Welcome into Natural Ones, everyone. Welcome to episode number 15. We are live. It's been 2 weeks already. Welcome in Natural Ones, produced by Would You Kindly and hosted by the just yet fair DM of Doom, Wax Steven. He came really close last episode. I'm sure he'll tell you all about it to killing us.
Just yet fair?
Yeah,
3 CR5 freaking creatures, just yet fair?
Mm-hmm.
You guys did roll the 1 out of 800 chance. I'm just saying.
Why didn't we go gambling?
Well, we didn't roll the 1 out of 800 chance.
Sorry, that was when we lose everything. That was just all right. Got it. Oh, hey, look, everyone's resubbing. Let's do it. Shut up, Rom.
Shut up, Rom.
Me? Okay, I'm done.
I think he meant Rob.
No, I meant Rom.
Oh, okay.
Am I already doing Snooze It Tool already tonight? I mean, we haven't even had a battle yet.
Oh my god!
Wow, you're getting so accustomed to falling unconscious that now you're doing it out of battle. It's just a narcolepsy thing.
Yeah. Well, son. Hey, Dad, how did you develop narcolepsy? D&D, son. That should have fucked you up. Don't do it.
Ivory, I just listened to the feed from Rom's channel, and I didn't hear any wonkiness with my mic, so you might want to refresh.
Yeah, he sounds good on my end. He should be fine. I'll be tweaking their audio levels if they're out of whack.
Don't question me.
No, my audio.
Sorry, I was just making sure everyone knows.
Don't fucking question me. I'm perfect.
I am
God
perfect in every way. The questioning is blasphemy, punishable by...
And now you're perfect economically as well.
Goobers is still suffering from post-tax return anger issues.
Yeah, the hole in his desk was not from Dark Souls.
Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it,
It's how much?
Like, there's a pretty good chance that, like, subconsciously, because obviously it's in the back of everyone's mind as a Twitch streamer, and it's creeping in. It just hits April. I'm like, I don't want to fucking do it. No Man's Wharf! Ah! Like,
It's always there. It's behind the bushes.
Hey guys, everyone please go tweet at Crash and tell him that you much rather prefer his, yeah.
Where's the coffers?
No, just say it just like that.
Yeah. Just do that. Just do that. Just be like at Crash 616. I much rather prefer your yeah.
Welcome to Natural Ones, everybody. You guys, if you've missed any of the episodes, you can go check them out on YouTube. We have the previous 14 episodes up there, but don't worry if you've missed a couple. We're going to go around the room here, and we're going to tell you a little bit about ourselves and the character we're playing, and probably a little synopsis of what happened in the previous episode as well. So, going around the room here, let's go to Farrington.
Hi, my name is Farrington Empire. I'm a dude. I wasn't here last 2 weeks ago because we had a family emergency. I'm a dude. That's the best I got.
Oh, that's the greatest line. That's the greatest line. What else do you... I'm a dude. Like,
I'm a dude. I also currently have the flu, so I'm a little foggy. 2 weeks ago, we had a family emergency, so I wasn't here. Much appreciated to Whack for giving a stunning representation of myself. I will be trying to live up to what he set forth as being. I'll just be as confused as possible at every possible moment.
You're just gonna try and be as much. Try and be as much Farrington as I can be.
Yeah, exactly.
You are so much more Farrington than I could ever dream of being. It's incredible. But no, everything's fine on that front, family-wise, everything else like that. I'm happy to be here this week. I'm sorry that I'm a little foggy and kind of, and that the streams have been lacking the past couple weeks. So because of that, so yes. Join us tomorrow evening, and we're going to be starting Firewatch. Finally getting around to playing Firewatch.
Nice.
Never played that, but I've been told by everyone that I have to. So I'm excited to. Really looking forward to it. So I'll be your one-eyed confused bird for today. I'm an Eric Cocker cleric, level 5. That's all you need to know. And Eric Cocker's a bird person. And yep, Firecrow, go.
Jesus. Yeah.
No. Welcome to Natural Ones, the home of the most natural and easy segues. You're
Right?
welcome, world.
You noticed there was a segue there? I'm surprised. Most people
Yeah,
don't.
no.
Most people can't even see it.
It was
They have a pretty trained eye.
smooth.
So
It was
smooth.
really so smooth. I mean, just I'm Firecrow, variety caster. Do a lot of different types of gaming. Right now, we're doing a playthrough of Mankind Divided for the first time, and this coming Sunday morning at the ungodly hour of 1 a.m., I will be doing a one-shot, DMing a one-shot with this goofball over here, Domestic Dan, Viking Lass, and Mitch Gittleman.
Dude, this is gonna be
God help me.
catastrophic.
Yes, it is. On Hyper RPG for 48-hour charity stream they're doing. So that's going to be happening this weekend. Likely not a Saturday morning stream for me this weekend. So I can prep for that. But yeah, that's me. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's Firecrow TV, and of course Twitch is Firecrow. And Goobers.
Hey, who's your character in the game?
I don't have a character anymore. No, it's Korko. Korko,
Sometimes
freaking
I'm sure the rest of
Umrak's
the group
half
feels that
brother.
way.
I
Yeah.
know, right?
We never
I
see
mean,
him.
I never get hit. I never get hit, and I never hit anything.
Miss hide. Arrow miss hide.
No.
Hey,
I
we'll
don't
let
have
you
to
know
do
if we
that.
need a perception
We need,
check,
like,
though. You got
I
that
don't
on
have
lock.
I
We
don't
like a
have to
version
do
of like
that.
the Bears Super Bowl shuffle just for Firecrow's like shoot miss hide, shoot miss hide.
I don't even have to re-hide what I missed now. I never come out of hiding.
See, that's the thing, man. That's a T-shirt right there. That's the Corco T-shirt. It could be
Shoot
fucking
miss
arrow,
hide.
miss, hide.
Arrow miss hide.
Yeah, it just be the words arrow, miss, hide.
I'd buy it.
That's awesome. Somebody write
All
this
right,
down.
that's
And
gonna
then,
be on
like-
my DBH store soon.
Crash.
And then like above
Dip
the
into the
above
coffers. We need this.
above the arrow could just be like your head looking around like this.
We need. Okay, so his would be arrow, miss, hide. As a tool would be punch, miss, sleep.
Hey, I crit sometimes. I'm waiting for those.
Goobers.
No, it would just be slap slap sleep.
slap,
No,
slap,
it
sleep.
Oh no, just
Dart,
slap,
maybe.
slap.
And
Slap
then
dark sleep.
then it would for Umrak it would be scream, crunch, die. And then for Tibbs it would be throw voice, set fires.
Yeah.
And then mine would just say Thunderwave. That's all it would say. Perfect.
All right, we need our top men on this. Top men. Thank you. I'm supposed to go on. Right. Segues
Yes.
are great. Hi, I'm Goobers515, Variety Caster. I am going to give literally no fucks tonight. This is a warning to my teammates, and this is a warning to all of you guys for several reasons. Number one, I just did my my taxes. I'm okay. I kind of want to die though, so that's the thing. And then after taxes to celebrate, I decided, well, I'll just play an hour or two of Slime Rancher. And then 9 o'clock in the morning happened. So I'm seeing in 12 different versions of stereo sound right now. If that makes sense to you, then you're on the same page as me. Go to sleep. That's where I'm at. So if you enjoy that kind of confused, sleep-deprived, fueled streams, then stop on over to old Goober's channel. We'll give you a good old wake up in the form of confusing rants that make no sense about nothing. So thank you for being here. I also play Umrak, who's just as confused as I am right now. He's a barb and he's a half orc and a human. Yeah. Good luck. Welcome in. Stag.
First of all, excellent job keeping the transition train going. And I don't know. I feel like maybe we had to transition away from the like, hey, let's start up by everybody. I'm going to 515 to just random incoherent babbling. I love it. I love it. You're doing great. You're batting 1,000.
Listen, we got this. It's like we're just being pitched like different styles of streaming every time. Like,
hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm Dagwood. I'm part of this the channel Overboard Gaming. Right now, that's me and my friend Brawley playing Dark Souls 3. We're in the Ring City. It's fun. It's a good time. We're making our way through the DLC. I'll be honest, I wish I could be playing Dark Souls 2 like Goobers is. That's the best in the series. I'm so sorry. To everybody who has the wrong opinion, it's the pinnacle. It's up there.
How dare you?
My desk would argue otherwise.
I play Tiburon, a half-elf bullshit. I mean, bard, and I do my best to not have everybody dead. That's all we do. That's it's a full-time job, and it comes with perks like being an insufferable asshole. That's pretty much my full character right there. The entire necessary description that you need.
And he is
And you wear that hat well.
He's so
Yeah.
party
Good
at
at
it.
it.
Party
It's like it comes
carry.
naturally.
That's all I got. So, the guy above me, Rom, you know.
That was the
person whose
best
channel
segue the
is-
entire time. I was
I had a
expecting
segue
some really
once.
weird
I
one.
fell off of it.
You needed training wheels.
Hi, I'm Rom. Welcome to my channel. I'm a variety caster. I'm a person. I'm a dude. I'm a guy. I'm a man. I've been playing MLB The Show as of late with Professor Strongbone. His new name is as of yesterday.
Oh my god.
He changes from being 7 foot tall to 4 foot tall on the Switch. It's kind of crazy and weird. We've broken the game. But we can do that on Mondays. Warframe's probably gonna be tomorrow, and then we're gonna make like the world's slowest playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn eventually happen. So if you like variety casts, stop on by, hit the follow button on the channel now. And yeah, I play as a tool. The running gag is I fall asleep all the time. It might be even out of fights at this point, like you guys alluded to earlier, because I had a good streak going. What was it, like 2 sessions maybe?
You were critting like a madman,
Yeah.
and then you'd fall asleep.
I would fall asleep.
I mean,
He's
shit,
so
dude.
sleepy.
Like, if that's winning his battles, you do you, boo boo. Like, if you're the most badass narcoleptic monk that we have ever seen, then great. We're glad to have you.
You
He
come
wakes
in
up
like
and
a
we've
fucking-
won. I mean, what a great way to wake up. Woo! We got him!
He follows the way of the legend of the Sleepy Master.
There you go.
The other question I had for you, Ram, is what's the car that's for sale this week? What do you?
I don't have that scene set up, Goobers.
Oh. What was it that you sold last time?
I didn't sell anything yesterday. I didn't lose my job in MLB, so
Oh, nice. Wait, what's the rule again for that? Because
I have to. Okay, so when I do my MLB streams, if I strike out every at bat during a game, so it's usually like 4, I have to quit my job as a professional baseball player and go become a used car salesman and sell a vehicle. The last one to be sold was a 1988 Toyota pickup truck with 250,000 miles on it. It sold for a hot 101 bits. I had to pull teeth to sell that thing because it was a load of garbage. Hint: the next one's a Pontiac.
Woo!
Yeah, it's fancy. They don't even make
Don't
those
get excited,
anymore.
it's an Aztec, I'm sure.
Classier. It's a transport.
Oh, yes.
Transport?
Look it up.
Doing it right now.
It's like if they took the Aztec and stretched it out in the early 90s.
No.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah,
it's pretty
it's
bad.
gross.
Who was sitting at that table and they're just like, listen, the transport was a massive success. And then everyone in the room went,
Let's make it into a crossover.
And then he's just like, but here's the deal. I'm tired of success. Throw it out the window. Let's shit all over it and make a new car. The Aztec. That's perfect. Great. Oh, that's...
Let's give it vents that don't function all over the vehicle.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Fucking everywhere, you guys.
Is it an SUV? Is it a van? Is it a hat? No one knows.
Oh my god.
Hey, so Whack, sometime we're gonna finish the intros. Do you want to just see if you can manage to
Squeeze in there and get us on track. Wrangle the cats into a stream here.
I don't know if I'll ever be able to get you guys on track. That's not my job. That's not what I'm supposed to do. I mean,
Crash, you're fired. All right.
What's up, everybody? I am Wax Steven. I am the DM of Doom, and I will be dragging these guys kicking and screaming through the adventure today. If you have never seen the show before, you are going to wonder what the hell's going on, because we're 15 episodes deep. 15 episodes deep with this bunch of hooligans. What the hell is wrong with me?
And somehow, no character deaths.
Makes no sense.
Yeah.
No permanent deaths.
That's good. Antagonize me before the show.
I said you were
I
fair
will
and
say-
just. I am.
I stand with what I said. I give no fucks today. I give no fucks.
I will say we are 15 episodes deep. It's hard to give a recap here, but all those episodes are available on YouTube from Would You Kindly TV, our channel on YouTube. You guys can catch up if you would like to catch an episode that you possibly have missed. Sorry, I'm done.
If you guys like what I do here, you can head on over to Twitter, Wax Steven there, and Twitch TV/Wax Steven, where I do a whole lot of role-playing shows, and I have just added another one to my list. What the fuck is wrong with me? That's going to be 3.5 shows that I DM per week, plus a full-time job. Dear God, somebody stop me. Somebody stop me. I've just recently announced I'm going to be doing an Apocalypse World mini-series. It's going to be like 3 or 4 episodes with a group of pretty great peeps. Tiger Rider, Brad Wodo, Wishfully, Capital Vices, and Distracted Elf will be on that. So that's going to be awesome. It's going to be starting April 19th. I'm super hyped about it. I've also got like a bunch of other crazy fucking announcements. It's going to be like one after another. So I'm super stressed, and I'm going to take it out on these guys.
Everyone keep an eye on Wax Twitter and Twitch page. You know that he is broken when he starts to DM a game for a group of rats. That'll be the breaking point, and if that happens, please call us, and we'll not help. We're just going to watch. That's all we're going to do. We're just going to watch. So,
Are you going to make a little controller with different die buttons and train them to poke the ones that you want? Little door opens up to get cheese.
that'll be a D20 roll.
Possibly. Around for food.
I appreciate the idea. It's helpful. I have a cat, so I mean, I feel like I'm just gonna take advantage of her abilities to not give a fuck, and I might tie a string to her or something. So like, if
You can just put
pull
like
something off the shelf.
You
then-
just put like dice in front of her as she's sitting on the shelf. Just be like, fuck that. And then that'll be the roll. I think that's a perfect idea.
That could work. But regardless, these wonderful people have been playing in a homebrew D&D 5th edition campaign. They are in a floating sky island archipelago called Kundenhar. And, I hope that conveys everything that's happened so far to you, because that's probably the way that they feel.
That's been the tone of the entire thing. That's also been the tone, mind you, of today as well. Just like tweeted it, crash. All right.
So, yes, they have been adventuring through Kundenhar. At first, they were having a lovely time. They were entering into these wonderful festivities, the Festival of Wonders, in which they participated in some events with some other travelers from all over Kundenhar. One got themselves some magical items, and that's when shit went bad. They were framed for murders, and they met with somebody that apparently claims that they are going to save the world. They're going to contribute somehow to saving the world. I know if anybody has been here and has been watching, you guys are doubting it with every fiber of your being. I am as well, and I wrote the goddamn thing. I mean, we'll see what happens.
Your job is to ensure our success as our DM.
You've arrived on a rather
I don't
special
know
night.
what that's yeah.
No.
I don't
No. It specifically
Pulls
says.
up like a copy of Moby Dick upside down. Like, it doesn't say it here. No, we're done. No.
Shut it down.
It specifically says the very first paragraph. It is not your job to do this.
I read it wrong. Damn it.
Tried.
So the characters have had to deal with some extreme circumstances. They have been hunted and captured and sentenced to death, basically. But through clever action and a whole lot of fire, arson, murder, and, just complete and utter bewildering luck, Tiburon managed to save them and get them away with their friend Kajiri, who guided them to an airship that they subsequently crashed the very next episode.
I blame the airship personally.
We tried, all right? Like, don't we get, like, a participation award?
Yeah,
Like,
we have to blame
Run
the
a
airship because it
participation
could
award in
possibly
my world.
be the dude that cut the control wires for the rudder.
I will quote my father's structural engineering professor. You build bridge, bridge fall down, no partial credit.
Yes, Dan. They crashed their airship immediately. They
And to be
crashed it.
fair, we only had enough fuel to barely get over to the other
Hey,
continent.
Kajiri had some pretty bad rolls from what I heard too. Like he didn't
Yuri
do.
rolled solid the whole time.
No.
I personally blame the airship. It could have rolled higher. I'm just saying.
yeah. It wasn't.
It's the one that broke apart when we hit trees with it. I mean, what the
I mean, like, how lazy can an airship be? Jesus.
It's
right?
like the-
Like,
it's
try.
It's like the Earth just rushed up and slammed into the hull.
It's rude.
These islands are
Stupid.
assholes.
Yeah. What a bunch of jerks. So they crashed the airship in a jungle that they have never been to before and have, they've experienced some pretty bad things. They ran into some creatures that they didn't really know nothing about. They were ambushed. And through some more bewildering levels of luck, Tiburon managed to convince these attackers that snakes were falling from the trees and that they need to get out of here. And they did, because I rolled really low on my my insight check, and he rolled very high on his deception check.
Just so everyone knows, had he not have done that, it would absolutely have ended in a TPK. Like, we would all have died.
Easily.
They were infinitely way stronger than us. Because you rolled a 20 on the encounter?
Yes, I rolled a 20. So
I got a sneak attack.
So
yeah.
here's the way that I have the encounter table set up for this show. I have a table of different kind of events that can happen, and I roll a die to determine like if anything's going to happen. It's like, okay, we're going to see if anything happens, and then like 18 to 20, something's going to happen, and it's like 18 is the least severe, 20 is the most severe. So it was 20, and also a 1 out of 40 chance of being an ambush. So it was a deadly encounter, ambush.
We
So
were fucked.
It was extremely difficult. Very, very difficult. So after they managed to get away from these creatures, they hauled their asses with some very exhausted bodies up a mountain, down a mountain, up a mountain, up a cliff, and finally found themselves in a weird room that claimed to allow seekers of knowledge passage. They solved a puzzle.
We solved a puzzle.
It was pretty great, and chat was great too, by the way, because if you guys haven't done so, you should join the Discord. Would you kindly Discord? Because there is a Natural Ones channel there. If you guys want to talk about the show, like, and not spoil it things for the rest of the chat, you can talk about the stuff in there and like spoil it up real big. But the chat was also figuring out the puzzle at the same time as the cast, and it was really good. So we left off after the group solved the puzzle and started moving up this stone staircase that, just seemed like a horrible way to end things for them, because they've just been continuously climbing and hacking their way through heavy jungle. And they're greeted by yet another incline. They continue on up these steps. And just to clarify, these steps are like a stone kind of staircase that is covered in like some growth, like there's some moss and stuff growing on it, along with a general kind of moisture to the entire area. I mean, you guys are kind of, you guys just had the room flooded basically, and you were almost drowned. So ahead of you is this super long, very tall staircase, seemingly endless ahead of you. Who's leading the way?
Tiburon.
You were the one to solve it.
Well, we both were.
All right,
Tiburon, I say you should lead up.
All right, fuck it. Tiburon's leading. I'm walking up those stairs, and I want you to know I'm still very flatulent from that entire ordeal with me vomiting constantly. So as I go up every couple of stairs, you're just hearing it. It's just coming out. You're wading through it.
You're ripping those wet farts.
I'm bringing up the rear, so...
Yeah, you're bringing up the rear.
I no longer like this.
So what's the order? It's Tiburon and then who?
Oh God! I'll just. You know what? Umrak. I'm used to shitty smells, being around dead animals and shit all the time in the wilderness, and just I stink.
And this still smells worse.
It does, but I'm guessing I probably have the highest tolerance. I'll take the brunt of it, guys. I'll take the brunt of it.
As he takes a big sniff.
Okay, so Tiburon, Umrak, then who?
I'll go as a tool.
Okay.
And then it would be Beaks, followed by Porco.
Porco.
Okay. Beaks, you're muted.
God damn it! I said I would follow Umrak.
Okay.
It's all right.
Okay, so Beaks
My chair is
behind
squeaky. I
Umrak.
didn't want to annoy everybody.
Beaks behind Umrak, and Azatool behind Beaks, and then Corco. You guys trudge your way up these steps, and you guys are soaking wet too, so it's like... Is anybody exhausted right now?
I don't think so. I think we all got a rest and then we hit the road.
No,
We actually-
I'm pretty sure
have
I
one
do.
level of exhaustion.
As a tool,
I got
Umrak,
rid of
too.
it.
Yep.
I got rid of it, and then it came back.
I just watched the episode as a tool at Umrak.
Yep.
too.
I do.
Yeah. You guys are... This is rough, guys. There's no railing. You guys are periodically like... This is a... Oh, yeah, and Kajiri. Kajiri would probably be behind Azatool, I'm guessing, while Corco takes up the rear. You guys are trudging your way up these steps. Everybody give me an athletics check. Let's start things off right.
Woohoo.
And level 1 exhaustion is... This is a skill check, so this is actually a disadvantage for me.
No, I pressed the wrong thing.
Yeah, if you have level 1 exhaustion, this is a disadvantage.
There it is! First roll of the night! Way to stay on branding, Goobers!
I'm here for you!
Thank you, Goobers. Let's see those now one.
There we go. Let's get him up in chat. Oh, man. It happened already.
That was
That's
fun,
good,
man. That was my first roll. And then on the other side of it, I got a 21. Fuck me sideways.
Don't worry. Something probably
coming.
will. Something probably will.
I don't doubt this.
So, Umrak, you take another level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
That's just mean.
Tiburon, you take a level of exhaustion.
Got it. At 1.
This is a brutal hike up these steps. It feels like this goes on forever. It takes you a solid 10 minutes.
Is this what we get for destroying the elevator? Oh, world! Ah!
Tiburon, roll me a perception check.
Sure thing. Let me just check one thing before I do.
I'll be pushing the rack a little bit to kind of help him up the stairs. I got my hands on his butt. I'm just pushing.
As much as I appreciate what you're trying to do, it's doing weird things to my butt. I got it. Oh shit. God damn it.
Okay, Tiburon, you're huffing and puffing as you're making up the stairs. It's if you guys have ever heard like one of the original Adam Sandler comedy tapes, fucking tapes. He did this one impression. Tiburon's making those kinds of weirdo noises as he's
Look up.
climbing the stairs.
And I poke him. I'm guessing he farts again when I do that, but I poke him.
Depends on where you poke him.
Not in his ass. Like I don't want that nonsense. That's just a danger zone.
Could be
that I'm not
for the
going
anime finger motivation,
This
the
one?
Naruto, the Kakashi.
I poke him like at this like his back. I'm just like, hey, you okay?
Doing good. Great.
Okay, good.
He's a rotund balloon of farts. Don't poke him.
Just don't fall, because I don't think he'd stop rolling.
And to be honest, he's pretty withered right now. Like he's dehydrated. But you put your hand on the wall just to kind of catch your breath, and you just kind of like stare up. And finally, you see something up ahead. It looks like some light is sort of breaking its way through things.
I think we're almost there. It's so close. The light's up ahead. We have to keep moving. And I just start walking up towards the light. Always head towards the light. Always.
Sure. Another few minutes of walking up these stairs, trudging your way. And eventually, two figures come into view near the top of the staircase.
Is anything distinguishing about them?
As you get closer, you can see that they are wearing greens and browns with some very sort of like interesting ornamentation about them. It looks to be sort of like geometric patterns on their clothing. Give me... let's see. Give me... I guess it would just be like... I guess it would just be an intelligence check. Straight up intelligence check.
All right.
All of us?
Tiburon.
God, it's disadvantage.
Just your hike up these stairs and everything is making the whole experience difficult for you to just process anything right now. Yeah, you just like, oh my God, people! There's people. You're probably at that point right now of coherence, and it's people, man. They're wearing looks like they're wearing some odd armor, but you can tell that they're two elves, and they're holding No weapons that you can see. Behind them is an archway, sort of at a landing. So you can see like a landing, like a top to these stairs. And you can see behind them there's like an archway.
Hey, see if they have any sensu beans.
I'm going to continue walking up the stairs towards them, and as I start getting close, I'm just going to start waving, "Hello, we come seeking knowledge!"
In chorus, they both say, "Welcome, knowledge seekers. Welcome to the lost city of Invalin."
Invalid. What? Why did they lose it? What the? Like Umar's just lost his fucking mind. He's so tired right now. Like, he's not. Should we? They don't seem bad. Should we keep going?
They basically have their hands sort of crossed in front of their, in front of their midsection, just kind of, laid back but like attentive.
Maybe we should put our weapons away as much as possible. Walk
Don't have
forward.
weapons out.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep my hands where they can see them. Just kind of.
So DM failure. I totally forgot. What time of day was it when we ended? It was nighttime, right?
It was nighttime.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
nighttime.
Yeah.
Early morning.
2 or 3 a.m.
Yeah.
based off
Yeah, it
of
was
what I
it was
remembered.
way late, or really like
Yeah,
early.
So we were walking all through the night.
Right.
Yep.
So there is moonlight that seems to be coming from behind them. And they say, the one on the left says, "You have been through quite an ordeal. Would you care for some food? Some water?"
And I just start, Cameron, either move or I'll move you! And I'm just like, ah! Like coming
I
up
don't know.
there.
This is a race with Tiburon for food. Is this like a...
I am starting
I'd like
to
to see some
haul
checks
ass
on this.
from
I'm
behind.
actually not hungry at the moment.
you
Tiburon has put enough food in his body with regretful decisions today that he is just like,
You hear this like...
"I'm good on the food, thank you."
Perhaps some water then.
I, for one, would love some water.
Water would be good.
Yes, please.
When you get to the top of the stairs, you can see this sort of long tunnel, this arched tunnel that sort of goes on for a bit. You think you can see an end, but it's this weird sense of perception. It feels distorted as you look down the hall. On the landing, there is a small table that has various fruits and vegetables and breads and various kinds of like nuts and things like that. And there's like several pitchers of water.
Before people go, I go to the elders and I say, "Thank you for your offering, but this is rather generous. Is there a reason for this generosity?"
I'm already over at the table with the water, by the way. I'm throwing reason aside. I'm so tired. Just, I'm drinking, if that's even possible. Just in hopes that I can make more room in my body while screaming and drinking. Anyway.
I'd hazard a go at checking out the. I think Beaks would go for the nuts. Can I? Oh yeah, definitely straight for the nuts. Could I? Could I potentially like? I want to see if I can tell if there's anything amiss about them. Do they smell strange? Do they
Give me
look
an
like they
insight
may
check.
have? Okay. I don't want to eat something that's been poisoned.
So from their demeanor and whatnot, they look to be pretty straightforward. They are, from what you can tell, their body language isn't betraying like a sense of deception.
Okay. Cool. Then I'm going to go ahead and help myself to some of the nuts and some of the fruit.
So, the one that you're speaking to, Tibron, says, well, you had a very rough journey, and one who seeks knowledge and sticks with it, staying on the path. It is important that other seekers of knowledge encourage them. One of the ways that we do this is to test anyone that finds the entrance to the city. We need to test your resolve. I'm sure you grew a bit scared when the water filled the room. Rest assured, even had you failed the puzzle, you would have been simply washed out into a nearby waterfall and sent down to the bottom of the mountain into a pool. We're not barbarians here.
Hey! I resemble that.
We're sorry about him. Just don't pay attention.
You can seek knowledge without being particularly bright or wise.
Umrak falls flat on his back and lays his arms out, just like, oh.
This is very true. This is very true. If I may ask, this is, why have you come to our city?
Partially, we are seeking refuge. We crash landed here in the forest, and into the jungle. It's been brutal, beginning to end. I would be lying if I said that your challenge here to enter was the most taxing thing that had occurred to us since we got to this place. But on the larger note, we are seeking knowledge. We have been assigned a task which may have grave consequences on the world if we do not succeed at it. We've been framed of a crime for which we are not guilty, and we seek to remedy the situation.
Roll me a persuasion check, please.
All right. And that's with disadvantage.
Natural 6 from me. He says, that sounds most dire. Well, there are many scholars in Invalin. Hopefully someone will be able to help you. Where are my manners? I am sorry. I am one of the peacekeepers. My name is Hervé. And he sort of covers his head like this with one hand and just kind of bows with a slight bow.
Hey, what's with the whole covering your eye thing? Why is that? What's that about?
I'm sorry. It means in our culture that all unknowns are a stepping stone on the path to knowledge. It means that you cannot possibly see everything that there is to be seen.
All right. That's some smart stuff right there. I'm okay with it.
Now that you have all had something to eat and drink, I believe there is a little bit more I must tell you about Invalin.
This is where they get us.
As you are aware, it was quite difficult for you to arrive here. There is a reason that our city is called the Lost City. There is a reason why many people do not know of our city. And this is because anyone that enters Invalin must sign a contract, a binding magical contract.
Binding in.
What's on this contract? Like, what are we signing here? That we won't tell anyone about this place?
That is one facet, yes. The contract is bound to you by blood. It states that any traveler that enters Invalin will not reveal the city's secrets to anyone that has not been to the city. They may only show a pre-existing map and may not show them precisely where the city is located. This contract is not dispellable by any normal means. It is our duty to let you know this before you try to enter Invalin. Please be wary. Your weapons, they must be peace-bound if you enter our city. Have any of you had to peace-bind a weapon before?
It's not really something
No.
I've ever done with a weapon that's not. Yeah,
Indeed. It just means that it's a peace knot on your weapon to keep it from drawing it, brother.
It simply means that you will be unable to draw your weapon during a fight. Invalin is a place of non-violence. It is a place of knowledge.
I will
Yeah.
tie my mace to its scabbard then.
I just look at Umrek and I say, brother, perhaps you should go back outside and wait for a while.
I'm just gonna look at the group and go, how can I peacebound these bad boys? Like, I don't know what I can do with my hands here, guys.
maybe you can fall asleep again.
We can fashion a
Touche.
straitjacket for you.
You may not draw your weapons unless it is under the most dire of circumstances and your personal safety is paramount.
So,
Violence is abhorrent in the face of learning, and it will be stopped inside these walls.
they gave me some water. I can deal with that, I suppose. Oh. How about a bed? You got any of those around here?
I think you will find that Invalin has many places for you to rest.
Sounds nice.
Seekers of knowledge are always welcome, as long as they abide by Invalin's rules. Knowledge is welcome to share to all, but it has a price to pay to acquire.
That the only rule?
What price?
What's the...
It is one of our tenants in Invalin.
Somebody can't tell me what kind of books they like without me paying them for it? Is that what's... I mean...
Well, I suppose you could take it that way if you wish, but it is usually meant as a thing to keep in spirit.
Okay. I like these guys. They're kind of cool. That came off a little weird, but they're all right. Okay.
I think you will find Invalin most hospitable, as long as you keep to our rules.
What do you think, Ted? What do you think, Tibbs?
do you have this contract that we must sign? Is it purely magical in nature?
I'm glad that you asked. So he pulls forth this parchment. It just looks like regular parchment. And you can see that he's starting to mutter some words. And as he does so, these glowing motes of light start to shine from the parchment. It looks like cool particle effects, basically. And you can see all these different words start to illuminate and draw themselves on the contract. And you can see some signature locations start to appear at the bottom of the contract. And he takes the contract and places it down on the table. And he says, if you would like to enter Imfaline, you may sign here. And we will require... And he takes out a small knife, just like a little dagger, basically. The equivalent of like a penknife or something. And he places it next to the contract. And he says, we will require a drop of blood from your thumb, placed next to your name. It will bind you with the contract.
Before we do, a pair of questions for you. First, what if we don't sign the contract? We know where the city is at the moment.
This entire chamber is... well, it is magically protected. If you leave the chamber without signing the contract, you will find yourself very forgetful for the next few days.
I don't know. This does happen this last couple of days. That's not the worst thing that could ever happen. Just, I mean...
And the second question then, what... And sorry, I have to think a moment because I literally actually forgot my other question.
While he's thinking here, what if
one of us discloses the information and the others that sign the contract don't?
Thank you, Corco.
The person that discloses the information will find it quite difficult to disclose. Your tongue will begin to cramp up. Violators of the contract will find that the way that they violate it will be their undoing.
Oh, that sounds nasty.
People that speak of Imvaline to those that do not know of it will become mute. People that try to write the information down will find that their hands will no longer work.
Okay, brother, this is what I want you to do. Sign the contract. And then when we leave, I want you to find somebody and try to tell them where the city is, okay?
Whoa, no! Hey! Whoa!
What?
I like my and speaking and yelling, you're dumbass. That's good fun.
Children,
You do that so well.
settle down. All right, guys, we've done everything very rash. Can we step away for a second? I think we should have a little team huddle before we do
course.
something this
Come
major.
over here with the yelling water. I don't want to get up.
All right, so
As far as I'm concerned, this seems fine to me. Just don't talk about it. I'm ready. I'm ready to sign.
Honestly, how many people are we going to look out to try and describe where this city is anyways?
Umrak, like if you break this, by the way, I'm not helping you in any shape, way, or form.
It's not. All right.
I'll get you a seeing eye toad. It'll be fine.
That's not what.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't.
Little companion, little buddy.
Listen, all right. Let's just. All right. I'm just a little worried.
About what?
I mean, you guys know I can't I can't
articulate
read.
anything.
I think we're fine.
Sometimes I say things I shouldn't, and I don't think about them, and that's what I'm worried about.
I think that's what I'm worried about too.
Well, you got a group of people who will hit you, punch you, or clasp their hands over your face and mouth before anything gets out.
I mean, if you try to tell somebody about it, and honestly, you won't have that problem ever again.
There you go.
I'm gonna make you say it first.
No, you
That's
won't.
what I'm gonna do. You're not gonna see it coming. I won't say it because you'll say it first, and then I don't have to listen to your squeaky ass voice again. That's right, Corco. I went there.
Well,
Fine.
friends, if I may interject, I personally have never heard of Invalin beyond some minor discussions among trade routes, but I have never heard of this place, so maybe I don't know. I think this might not be too bad.
I don't think people are going to be grilling us.
I just walk over and I prick my finger with a knife and let a drop of blood fall on the contract.
I'm going to follow right behind him and do the same.
I consider taking my knife and pricking Umrak very quickly before.
You take care of yourself. Just give me a moment. I'm still. All right.
Can I read the contract and see if it lines up with what they said?
Absolutely. Sure. I won't make you roll anything. I mean, the contract is just there on the table. I mean, it's meant for people to read and figure out. And from what Beak saw, these guys seem kind of on the up and up. They haven't really led you to believe anything else. You know, Umrak hasn't started puking yet.
All right, fine. I swear, if I lose my tongue, I will learn how to sign so loud that you guys will never hear the end of it.
Because
You'll still be able to scream, my friend. Just not make words.
Good. We're all right then. All right.
Exactly what we need.
Our own howler monkey.
Is that not what Roomrek's already been? All right, go to the table and just like. Put my finger, prick my finger.
What does Umrak's signature look like?
I really wanted it to be more along the lines of like, I kind of want to retract what I just said, how I did it, because I really just want to be like, all right, well, I'm going to do it my own fashion, and then I just grab the blade of my axe and just like that, and just right in the palm, and just go, and just slap a handprint, like, that's how it's done. I need more water.
You signed that contract with great force.
I believe in it. That's why. Nobody knows about the place that doesn't exist that we're not at.
And I start pricking my finger. A final question then. What happens if we accidentally reveal the location? Say we describe our journey to other people, and then they recognize that we ventured to Invalin at some point.
Mentioning the city's name is all that you may do. And again, if you wish to say that you have been there, that is no problem. But revealing accidentally or not, it will still cause some grief among you.
Okay.
Revealing the location accidentally or not, correct?
Correct. There are maps that have been sent out. This is on purpose. We wish people to find the city, but we do not wish it to be easy.
I think we can do this, guys.
Done great on that so far. I want to die.
I'm signing away.
Before you do that. Oh, Deborah, wait. I just thought of something.
Oh.
I did want to ask before you did that. Invalin.
He's got that T down.
I I've heard this before, and I could be so exhausted and broken that I'm making this up, but does anybody remember, has anybody heard this before? Or this
Sine.
name? Wait. He did. What did he say? I don't remember. I'm so tired.
I honestly
right now.
don't remember the exact words he used, but I do believe he mentioned it in the league.
Tiburon, Beaks, Azatool, anything?
I'm starting to like scrawl out my eye, get
Yeah.
a couple of curvy
We're-
flips there.
We're just trying to sign the
I think he
contract
mentioned
here.
it when he mentioned the Andronjani, but then we had that whole fight with the construct after that, and it was kind of a blur. So
Also, I'm just going to mention, guys, maybe we want to keep a lot of what we're saying to random people on the lowdown and not just spurting it everywhere. I don't know. That's just me.
Calligraphing the bee.
All right.
Doing some fancy flips with this.
We never asked Kajiri what he thinks of this.
no, he said he didn't think it was a bad thing because he's never heard of this place.
Oh,
Mostly done with the E.
oh, that's right.
It just had to be a drop, Tiburon.
All right. Go ahead.
I'm
ahead.
signing. You gotta
I
sign your
just
name,
wanted
man.
to ask, all right? When there's a dim bulb and I guess the candle, I gotta pay attention to it, all right? These are precious moments.
All right, I'm going to go up to Sine, but I'm going to ask, does it have to be the hands? Can it be anything else? These are like my bread and butter, like, face, whatever. That's all good. That's fine. But, like, does it have to be hand?
You can stuff yourself wherever you like.
Perfect. Thank you. All right.
Do the elbow. There's fewer nerves.
I'm just going to, like, jam it right in my shoulders. I'm just...
Oh! Ah!
Just a little bit. Just a little tap.
And then he passes out.
At the sight of blood.
So I can just...
Okay. You sign. I believe you're the last person to sign as a tool. And as you do, the sort of motes of glowing light start to trail from the words on the page and your signatures and your blood. And you can see the parchment start to fade. Like the actual parchment itself starts to fade and turns into those motes of light. You can see it travel up right in front of your eyes. This sort of stream of particles, this pink purplish kind of hue, and it goes up into the cavern itself.
Don't we get a notarized copy?
I'm sorry, notarized?
It's an official way of signing documents.
If they don't want anybody to know, why would they give us a copy of the contract?
It was a joke!
It's a
It
receipt!
was a joke!
It's for tax reasons! Even I know this!
Very well. I will be sure to bring it up with the druids.
Good. Umrak doesn't do anything without proof of purchase.
And so Hervé says, now, if you would be so kind as to follow me.
All right,
He starts to lead the way. And he's wearing, like I mentioned before, he's wearing this sort of like weird like leather armor, sort of like on on half of his body. Like it's just kind of like, it almost looks like a leather kind of pauldron kind of situation. And then like there's a larger section on the other side. And he has this, it's generally like pretty bright, like a bright green and and this sort of like orange and brown geometric pattern that starts to like flow with the clothing. It looks like almost like vestments combined with like armor. It's very brightly colored and like ornamental. There's like feathers and stuff in it too. And it looks like tropical, like a tropical kind of bird feather. So nobody in your immediate family beats.
I was like,
That's good.
just gotta put a hand on B's shoulder. Like, I think you're okay, man. I think we're all right. This is.
There was, by the way, no meat on the table when you guys were eating. And Hervé starts to continue forward. And as you walk down the corridor, you can see more light coming in. Looks like moonlight. And as you're walking, Hervé starts to reach out on his right. And you can see him start to draw a symbol in the wall with his fingertip.
Can I see if I can like see like the intricacies of that for memorization purposes?
Sure. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Okay. So it basically, you kind of catch like a little bit of it. It looks sort of like a swirl of some kind. You didn't catch the whole thing.
Okay.
But as he continues forward, after he's made this symbol on the wall, the roof of the tunnel that you're in fades away. It starts to sort of waver. And as it does, before you lies a mountaintop. But it's not just a mountaintop. It is a terraced mountaintop with intricate geometric stone designs and patterns. It's terraced and it has many levels. If you guys have ever seen Machu Picchu, I'm just straight ripping it from that. It's like that. Stone buildings, intricate, with moss covering the stones. And the entire place feels alive, like it feels full of life. There's heavy mist here. The water vapor is thick in the air. It's very humid, but it also feels sort of fresh, like there's a lot of wind that comes through here. So it has a sort of, it's a very refreshing kind of feeling, considering you guys have been moving through this very hot and humid, disgusting jungle. This is an extremely refreshing feeling because it's a lot breezier here. And the mountaintop is open, which is very weird for you guys because you did not see this.
I wanted to ask. I wanted to, Hervé, how? That's a mountain. We've been trudging up.
He says, "Welcome, my friend, to the lost city of Invalin." And that's where we're going to take our first break.
Ooh. Damn.
And then we find out the entire place is infested with demons, and we basically just signed our souls away.
Sweet. I was actually
just bee people.
Was
It's all a colony of bee people.
Jurassic Park recorder song going in their head the whole time?
I was thinking more of the contract, like from We're Back, like we digress into like former versions of ourselves that we break. Anyway.
I'm so glad you brought that up. That was my favorite movie growing up.
Don't watch it now. I can tell you this right now. Do not rewatch it. You'll ruin it. I did a couple weeks ago.
We're Back, the dinosaur movie.
All right. Hey, we're gonna. You don't know We're Back? All right, we'll talk over the break. Whack. We're gonna fill you in. All right.
We'll have a powwow. We'll chat.
Thank you guys for being here. We're gonna take a quick, short break to talk about stuff, and then we're gonna be back with more of this. So, hi, welcome, and see you in a few.
We are all pro scrims.
Thanks for watching Natural World. See you in 5, guys. Go get something to eat or drink. Welcome back to Natural Ones, everyone.
Continue
Loud words!
show for your entertainment.
Yup.
You guys weren't awake. You certainly are now. We're back.
Did you just? He just. Oh, that's what we were gonna do. What we were gonna tell you about? We're back over the break, and we didn't. Damn it!
See, that's what happens, Goobers, when you have zero energy.
This is a good
You
point.
can't get enthusiastic about
And
like.
that's what I was gonna do is grab an energy drink.
He needs.
What's
Goobers
up?
needs a wrangler.
He's gone.
Goobers needs a wrangler. It's no. It's time for an energy drink, honey bun.
He's
needs,
been
like,
one
one
of
of
the
those-
past 2 years. Okay.
He needs one of those bungee leashes.
Yes.
That you strap on like toddlers.
Yo.
It's like the
Hi, Goobers. We weren't
Mike-
saying anything about you.
it's like the Mike Myers sketch with the little kid strapped to the jungle gym. The SNL sketch.
This
Yeah.
stream not brought to you by Rockstar. Yet.
So,
Yeah.
welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Natural Ones, where they roll low and I roll high.
Yeah, no shit. Jesus. Hoits.
Welcome, guys. Welcome. If you haven't done so, please give a follow to these wonderful people. And if you'd like to join us, you can join us in the Would You Kindly Discord that I'm sure Rom quite obviously has a link for that he will use a command right now.
Boom.
To bring, there we
Bottom
go.
one right there.
Yeah.
There is, in fact, a Natural Ones channel where you can speculate on all the horrible things that I'm going to do to these guys in the next few parts to this episode tonight.
We're
see
just
what
talking about
happens.
what a douchebag Tiburon is. That's the thing.
And yeah. Hey, and at least there wasn't like a straw poll today to, kill us some gruesome manner.
Could be.
Level
But-
5, dragon encounter. Go!
Alright.
Nah, I wouldn't throw a void dragon at you guys.
I don't even know what
Yeah,
that
no,
is.
I don't even know what that
That's
is. I don't like it.
horrible.
He threw a deep dragon at us. That's all good, though.
That thing away from us and almost killed us on our first use. What was that? Our first usage of it when we had the bees.
No, I've been using it the whole time.
Covered in
okay.
bees!
I don't
The
know.
first usage was in the very first episode when I electrocuted the shit out of you with those.
That's
those
some
little-
bullshit. I want that on the record. I almost died in a goddamn tutorial.
I forgot
Yeah,
about
that
that.
was That was
This is not POS, sir.
the Asa Gremlins, yeah. Yep. So, you guys walk into this pretty I would say it's a pretty magnificent sight for you. I don't know if you guys have ever seen anything like this before, but the city in general is extremely impressive. There are tiered levels that sort of go up, almost like following the steps leading up. You guys are on this pretty small area leading to another short staircase that sort of brings you up to the top. So you guys can just kind of barely see like the ledge of the city, and in it, all around, you can see all these wonderful stone buildings with some of them covered in moss and greenery in general. It's a very vibrant place, very bright greens and colors. And as you start to walk in, you can see the spray of water. It appears that there's a waterfall leading down next to the area that you came up on the right side, and there is a large volume of it. Probably don't get to see that very often, but there is a large volume of water there, traveling down the side of the mountain. And as you walk forward, you can see, as you make your way sort of up the steps, you can see this massive, and when I say massive, I want to say like horse-sized insect.
Oh! Umrak actually does that. Oh! What?
Hervé says, "Oh, you must not have seen the Gerede before."
No, we
Can't
haven't.
say I have. Should I be scared?
It sort of like moves around It looks sort of like a cross between like a cockroach and like a cricket, and it's about the size of like a small horse, not a pony, but like just a smaller horse.
Oh!
You have some interesting occupants in the city of yours.
That's a giant bug!
All the animals here are allowed to roam free. The druids keep an eye on it.
Alright. I don't like it, but alright.
Don't bother them if they don't bother you.
Oh, I won't.
They're quite harmless.
I
He sort of.
How about a picture of a real one?
He sort of makes a motion with his hands, and you can see the Garriday start to do this with its hand. It's got these like antlers, not antlers, antennae that just are doing this. And he says, and he just kind of motions with his hands like, and it just kind
giant.
of like,
The Kurday.
you see like the antennae do this, and it moves really fucking fast. It goes right up to his hand.
Ah!
You see like its feet just kind of like, and it walks up, and it just kind of, you see the antennae like go down, and sort of feel like his finger.
Wait, that Hervé's finger.
Yeah.
Oh! Are they like...
Umrek, you should go pet it.
No! I mean, you could first do it.
What's the matter, brother? Are you scared?
I would attempt to hold his hand and walk up with him and put his hand on the bug. It's fine, Umrek. He won't hurt you.
He's quite gentle.
Is he like? Are they like? I mean, like, can they? Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Umrock and Goobers alike are not okay with this. Oh no!
As you guys get closer, you can see that it has a saddle on it, and it has two reins basically connected to it. And he says, we use the Geraday to get around. And he says, Hervé just kind of motions to the sky. You guys walking out can now see the sky. You are quite obviously not inside of a mountain. You are on top of a mountain. And you can see an open sky, lush trees all sort of scattered throughout this city. And there's many lights that are on, and it looks like, I guess anybody can roll me Arcana.
Shit, that.
Are we hidden from view from people on the ground up here?
I was gonna ask him that.
You asked this as Beaks, I assume.
Yeah.
Hervé says, yes, that is why this city was lost for so long. You see,
Airships passing overhead don't see you?
no, there is a protective magic on Inverlin.
How far out does this reach in the surrounding area here?
He says, and he sort of like motions. You kind of like lean out. He's sort of like half steps up on a step, and he just kind of motions. And he says, out there. He says, on the eastern side, you can see that is where the Druid Grove is. And he points to like sort of an offshoot, like another part of a mountain. It sort of looks like this is a big place. It's much more like, say, spread out than like Hamipur. Like there's not like super close kind of dwellings. It's not nearly as big as Hamipur, but it's like spread out. So there's a lot less people here in general. But it's a pretty big place for being on top of like a mountain. Like this is like a whole fucking like chop the top off of a mountain. It's big. Bless you. And he points to like sort of another connecting mountain to the east, and he says, over there, that is where the Druid Grove is. He says that is where the circle is, where the Druids practice their craft and make sure they watch over all of Invalin, along with us, the peacekeepers.
So could you potentially, so out of character, could you potentially, if it is like more than a mile or more than miles, like more than a tile on the map, show us? Just out of curiosity. If it's not significant enough, then don't worry about it, but just curious if it's significant enough to note on the map.
So it's, I don't know what the actual width is, but overall it's about 5 square miles.
And that's east of
So
where-
just over one tile then.
He basically says like it's that is the edge of where the covering, the magical covering is, and to the west, he says over there, that is where the academic ward is. That is where the scholars' college is. The vineyards.
So one could say, to protect my group here, I can safely fly undetected from the ground up here. If
Yes,
I were
of course.
to need to stretch my wings a bit.
And he
All
says,
right.
of course, take a look. And he kind of like motions up. And you can see like several like of these Gyarados sort of taking like these short hops. It's like,
Nice.
That's
Yeah. Cool. Good to know. Good to know.
Where are you taking us?
well, I just wanted to introduce the city to you. If you have any questions, I would be happy to answer.
Where are the druids? What's their deal?
I'm sorry, deal?
What? All right. Wherehaps may the druids come from, and why?
Beaks is incredibly embarrassed.
I'm literally laughing.
Tyrone is literally laughing
Like
right
what?
now. Just
So Hervé just kind of turns towards the closest one of you and he says, is he serious?
Unfortunately, yes, he is.
Regretfully, yeah.
Well, I suppose the druids would come from their parents?
Interesting.
If you mean...
You see, brother, when
Why
a
are
man
they-
and a woman like each other quite a lot, and
I know what that is. I'm not talking about that. Why are they here? What are they doing? Why do they protect so much?
The druids, well, the druids are a cornerstone of Sigir's, government.
Government.
Yes. Everyone is tied very closely to the land here in Sigir. The druids seek to make sure that we do not disturb the lands further than we have to. They communicate with the land and they communicate with the animals. They'll make sure that the ruins that are here and all of the scholarly efforts of everyone does not corrupt the land.
I have one other question. How
Yes.
much does the lost city of Invalin deal with the politics and dealings of other nations? Are you fairly secluded, or do you deal with...
Politics! I think that is the furthest concern from Invalin. You see, most of the people that are here because of its nature, because of its... Oh, I'm sorry. I have not communicated one of the most important things to you. You see, Invalin is one of the few cities that has maintained itself since before the breaking of the world.
Oh,
That is why so many scholars seek to find this place.
Oh,
The ruins are highly prized. The various scholars, when they first found this place and found out its nature, they managed to naturally seem to flock here. It became a place of knowledge and learning, and it was a beacon.
Hervé, would there be somebody in the city that knows about the Rainbow Serpent?
The Rainbow Serpent? I'm not familiar with that.
is there somebody in the city who would be more familiar with?
Well, to be honest with you, I mean, this is a place of learning and knowledge. I would be hard pressed, I think, to find a better place for something like that.
I think. Well, before we go and do anything, Perfect. Do you know of a way to get? Well, let me ask your opinion on this first. We know how much Sagir and the people of Sagir care about their lands and the quality, and that it is undisturbed. Unintentionally, we may have disturbed a bit of it. And just want to apologize if we can. Would you know anybody that we could just send a sorry to?
I don't follow. What do you mean?
Oh, you know what? Forget about it. We'll figure it out. It's no big deal. It's all right.
If you believe something is corrupting the land, I mean, the best people I think to speak to would be the Druids. They are one with the land.
You know, that's not actually a bad idea to talk to for many of
You
our
must be
needs.
tired, though. If you wish, I can.
Yes,
point you
very
in the
much
direction.
so.
That was my next question.
If you
Where do
can't
we find
tell,
a
our
bed
friend here is very tired and needs of rest.
Try
You
it.
also did mention something about a winery. I think a glass of wine before bed would be wonderful.
Yes. So he sort of like motions for you guys to follow him up the last bit of stairs. And as you do, again, this place is sort of like tiered. Like there's a lot of terracing that's done. You can see small gardens sort of built around people's houses and such. You can see that there are intricate sort of paths, like stone paths with like beautiful, like inlaid, like geometric patterns. If I have to liken it to something, it's sort of got like an Incan kind of style to it. You see like lots of like sculptures of like different animals and stuff that are sort of like carved in stone, similar to like say the dragons that you saw in the puzzle room. They sort of travel all along through the design of the place. And he sort of brings you up, and you can see there's a lot of buildings and stuff there. And Hervé says, so to the west is the academic ward. He says, that is where you can find the Scholars College. Cloudbearer Vineyards is a place I would personally recommend. But it is a bit late. I don't know if they will serve you now. If you wish to speak to some of the builders, we have also quite a large community of different craftsmen and builders that have sought to help repair the ruins and such of Inverine. Much of the structures that you see here were restored by the builders. Many people seeking knowledge as well as these builders seem to have been drawn here like a beacon. The district that we are in right now is the Market Ward, he says. Nearby, right down there, and he just sort of points, maybe about 100 feet or so away. Says, "You can find the Lost Traveler Inn." He says,
Name.
That's fitting.
"If you come across," and he walks over to like a just like just an area with some dirt, and he grabs like a stick or something and just kind of draws a symbol on the ground. He says, "If you come across this symbol, it sort of looks like a series of 3 triangles and 2 straight lines underneath it. If you come across this symbol, please do not enter this area. This is marked as sanctioned ruins. You are only to be accompanied by a druid if you enter this area."
Right.
To the east, just outside the market ward, you can find the temple ward. It says there are many various religions that you would find here in Varin as well. And if you wish to speak with any peacekeepers, such as myself, you may find us patrolling through the city many times. But many people also live nearby in the Peacekeeper Ward, which is on the east side of the city. On the very east, as I mentioned before, on the mountain, is where the Druid Grove is. And the builders are to the south.
Well, I think bed sounds wonderful right now. What do you guys think?
I agree with that
Agreed.
100%.
I can't object, though. I think Beaks might want to go to the temples tomorrow.
Yeah.
Maybe see about your eye, my friend.
Well, we can't retrieve the eye.
No, but there might be something somebody here can do for you.
We'll see.
Hervé, thank you. It's been a while since we've met somebody who we haven't had some issue with.
Or hasn't tried to kill us.
I was being polite, but yes, that's what I mean. Thank you, and we'll take care of the whole nature thing. It's good stuff.
Very well. It was a pleasure to meet you, and welcome to Invalid. If you'll excuse me, I must return to my post.
Thank you again for your aid.
Not a problem. Good evening. And
Good evening, Hervé.
he starts to walk away, and as he does, you hear like, like more of this huge ass Garriday.
Now, I saw where the inn was, yeah? It's about, you said it was, 100 yards away?
Yeah.
Okay. How you guys getting over there? I'm going to fly.
Wait, what? 100 yards away? Okay. Is there not like?
There's a path. I mean,
Okay.
you just walk.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna fly.
Yeah. I want to fly.
all
I
right.
want to try to see how much of this moisture I could get off of myself by flying through the air. I imagine a little bit drier up here, and it feels good to stretch the wings and fly around. Feels good.
Sure. All right. So I guess you just take off then, Beats.
Enjoy
Get you
your
guys
flight.
there. Last one's there is a doofus.
I'll gladly take that. And I just kind of like shrug.
Show off.
More walking, and head on over to the inn.
Okay. So when you when you walk down the paths, I think all of you probably notice how beautiful these carvings are. This is some really nice stonework and whatnot. As you walk forward, you can tell. I mean, most people are asleep. There's a few sort of people dressed the same way that Hervé was dressed, probably peacekeepers as well, that are walking around. But it's generally pretty quiet here, except for the sort of jungle sounds that you hear, and the Garriday that are sort of trotting around. As you guys walk out towards the and you can see that there is a large lake to your west. That basically you guys are entering on the north side.
Okay.
Heading in. So you're heading south right now.
Okay.
So on the west side, there's a lake. It's a decent sized lake, and it looks like it's sort of feeding the waterfall that leads down the side of the mountain there to a pretty impressive view. Just looking off to the side, you can see like this magnificent mountain view and this lush, thick jungle all around. The inn itself seems similar to a lot of the other buildings that are around you. It's also stone, but it has a sort of illumination out front, similar to it's sort of like bluish hued light. Quite obviously, it's not regular like torchlight. As you get closer, you can see that the light is sort of dancing around in front of a hanging wooden sign. The wood is intricately carved, and you can see "Lost Traveler Inn" written in just a standard common, and probably an Elvish underneath.
All right. Well, I'm getting to bed. I'm passing out. I don't care what time of day it is. I am broken, exhausted, wet, tired, confused, pissed off, like always, and I want to sleep. So I'm going to do that. And I walk in.
Okay. I assume the rest of you are following.
Yeah,
Beaks,
we'll just follow.
Beaks, you're just kind of flying around in the sky. Give me a perception check
Sure.
with disadvantage because, why not?
Yeah. I'm scared. Hey.
Hey, not too bad.
I
Okay.
didn't hit any of the Garday.
No.
I figured I'd get
That
tackled midair.
perception, though.
Kind of like take in the view of the city. It's impressive. There's a lot of buildings in this city. It's very like a very wide city. It's sort of like a stretch. It's mostly horizontal, right? Like it's very long, and it looks like the Garridae are sort of flying around near the lake. It looks like they're very much attracted to water, and they're sort of like landing right on top of the water, almost like their feet just kind of like rest on top of the water. They're like kind of water walking. But yeah,
I noticed that when I was looking up pictures of them.
What are those things called? Like water skimmers? What are
Water striders.
water
Water
striders.
striders. Yep.
But yeah, it's an interesting sight. There's all kinds of like animals and creatures and stuff walking around. You see some like furry animals with like long necks, sort of like walking around grazing near the lake and such. They basically look like llamas.
Ooh. Nice.
You got llamas walking around.
It's very nice. I think also Beaks would get a little homesick seeing the mountaintop here, and kind of remembering back to where he was raised and so on. I mean, this is kind of home to a degree. It feels familiar anyway, minus the moisture. But I'd like to at least I've flown around and taken a look around and aired my feathers out a little bit. I think I can head down towards the inn as well.
Okay. So Umrak, as you head into the inn, the place is not super huge, especially for you. You're a big guy. It's not a giant kind of inn. The front room area mainly consists of a space that's probably like 20 feet by like 30 feet maybe. It's not super huge.
Twice the size of this room.
Yeah. And there's a few like tables and chairs, and there's like a bar area, and there's somebody behind the bar that seems to be sort of cleaning up. It's a woman, looks like a female human, with like long red hair.
I trudge up, throw my hands on the counter, not in an aggressive way, just kind of like a slump, like, oh. Hi there.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. You don't. I know the scarring just scares little people. I'm fine. It's cosmetic. It's okay. Do you want to know how I got these? No, I'm kidding. My friends here are looking for a place to sleep for the night. You got any rooms available?
Rooms. We have some rooms. Yes, we have rooms.
Yeah, you got some.
Yeah, we have rooms.
Good. All right. So the next step in this process is I would like to pay you so that I could sleep in one of them.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Hey. Oh, good. I'm sorry. You're quite large. I didn't expect broad. I don't see many red people very often.
It's okay. I don't see many very often. But that being said, don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything stupid here. I just want a room.
Oh, well, that's good. You wouldn't want to seek the ire of the peacekeepers. That would be bad.
Yeah, I'm thinking so. So I'm exhausted. How about that room?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I only recently started working here. I'm so sorry. My name is Penelope.
Nice to meet you, Penelope. My name is Umrak.
Umrak, that's very original. Where is that from exactly?
It's from away from here, quite a ways.
I've never heard of Away From Here before.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to Umrak and just go.
Is that near Bed
What's
Khalif?
taking so long? Just get the room.
Well, you see, I'm from a place where they name us based on how we deal with pressure and annoyance, and well, when I am dealing with serious.
Stop! I pull out a gold or two gold and slide it across to her. So just give us 2 rooms, please. And we'll be out of your hair.
So, hello. I'm sorry. It's 5 gold for the night.
Well, then here's
Per room.
The other 8 for 2 rooms, then.
Oh well. Thank you. That's very nice of you. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me show you to your room. And she starts to like fumble about and starts looking for some keys. She's like throwing keys up in the air. Like, where is it? 3. Oh, that's 2. 3. Oh, 3. Okay. 5. 5. All right, I got him.
Yay! Great!
Excellent.
That sounds
Thank you.
awesome.
Oh,
She's adorable. Let's carry her around with us.
I'm so sorry. Would you like anything to drink?
He'll have some troll piss
I was gonna say. Thank you.
Excuse me. No. No, I will not. I am okay. Thank you kindly. Let us see our rooms now, please.
I think sleep would be in order for all of us, though. Thank you so much for the offer.
You look a little tired. Did you come in through the puzzle room?
Yes.
Yeah.
That'll explain it. I'm sorry. Oh, let's go then. and she starts to like trudge up the steps, and she's very pretty. She's like probably like early 20s, maybe. She's thoughtful, honest, intelligent, caring, and courageous.
Oh.
Wait a minute, like spell it out.
Gotcha.
Really?
Gotcha.
Really?
Gotcha. All right. Had you changed it to knowledgeable at the end, I would have been like, oh, well done. But you went with courageous, and I went, all right. Okay. All right.
So she sort of trots up the steps happily. Starts walking up the steps, and she says, sorry, bit of a tight fit. And she starts to like walk around like the landing basically, and it's like sort of like a squared spiral staircase that you guys start to like walk up.
I'm guessing I'm just kind of like...
Yeah, it's definitely on all the corners. You just kind of have to. And she walks up to the next floor. And as you get up there, you see a very different sight. The place is way bigger. Way bigger, like not make any sense kind of bigger.
Like, you look on the outside, you see something, you go on the inside, and it's...
Yeah, the
It's
first
a
like
TARDIS.
the first floor was like a little tiny place. You go in here, big long hallway.
Where are we hiding all the space there, Penelope?
What then? And she's like starts to walk over to one of the doors. 5. No, this is 3. Okay, this is 3.
How?
There we are.
This place doesn't look this big from the outside. How is... Where...
What?
Never mind, I'm tired. Oh, all right.
Okay, no problem. She opens up the door. Here you go. And you open up. It's a small kind of room, you know. It's got a bed in it. It's got like a desk and a chair. That's about it.
All right. Well, so is that for that? There's one bed,
There's one bed.
and you got 2. I see the one bed, knowing that there are only 2 rooms, and I asked Penelope, I was like, I'll take, or what? I guess I would be like, do I take the key from you now? How do you do it here?
Well, how else would you get into the room?
Wonderful. I'll take the key then.
Here you go.
Thank you. Have a wonderful night, Penelope. You have been an absolute delight to work with. I hope the rest of your day goes well. I'm going to get some sleep now. And then I just walk in, shut the door, and lock it.
Corco starts to like walk in like...
I actually wasn't going to do that. I actually wasn't going to. I just look at him and go, okay.
Penelope, do you have any other rooms available?
I have to go look at the manifest. I'm not sure.
I can go back down with you. I got 5 gold for my own room.
Okay. Well, let me open up room number 5. Hold on.
Let's do it.
Walks over to room number 5. No, that's 4. Wait a minute. 3, 4, 5. That's not 5.
And then at that point, you just hear from the room from Umax.
You can probably hear the door rattling, like
like he's snoring. That's his
snore yells. Okay. So she's kind of looking around. She says, "Where's 5? That's 3, 4, 5. That says 7." She turns around, looks on the other side of the hallway. That's 6. That's not 5 either. Where did 5 go?
When you said you just started working here, is today your first day?
No.
Okay.
Can I see if I can find 5 for her?
It's my second day.
Can I look for room 5 for her?
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
Oh, investigation. Not at this
I think you guys know what to do when stuff like that happens. I
Wait,
think you guys.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was perception.
Oh, he didn't do the right one.
I didn't do the right one.
Still rolled it. Still rolled
Still
it.
rolled it. Yeah, I know.
So you start to look around. 5 is not there, dude. It's like 8, 9. You know, you're seeing everything but 5.
Perhaps we could go down and get another key for a different room.
I can try. I swear 5 was here yesterday. Where did it go? Who had the room last? Who had the room last? Let's check the manifests. Come on. She starts to happily trot down the hallway.
I'll follow along behind her.
Umrak was a lucky bastard.
Oh.
So she trots down the hall and she says, let's see, where's the manifest? He had the room last. Let's see. She takes out this like leather-bound, large book, plops it down on the front. Just who was here last? I didn't have anybody yesterday. It was before I was here. Wow, that's 2 weeks, nobody there. 3 weeks? Who the heck was here last? Here we go. 4 weeks ago. Cantago. Well, that explains it. He lost the room.
How do you just lose a room?
Yeah.
He lost the room?
What do you mean? He lost it.
How
That
can you
happens?
lose a room in a building that's built into the building?
Well, he obviously didn't take care of it.
And Umrak is in a room by himself? He's not going to take care of it?
You said there were
Are you gonna
drinks,
lose Umrak?
right?
Beaks.
Well.
Shh, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. Trust me.
Well, I hope so.
Okay.
But,
So
well, Cantago is a bit of a problem. He's not very well liked here in Invaline.
I
a
can
lot
see
of
why he's
things-
taking whole rooms. I mean,
Well, you have to understand the way that Invaline works. You see, a lot of things go lost here. A lot of things.
it makes sense being the lost city. I suppose. So, in the absence of room 5,
Yes, I'm sorry. Let me look. Okay, 5. No, we'll hold on to this one. Let's put that in.
Corco just looks at the others like wide-eyed and like,
I'm sorry, how many rooms would you like?
I
well,
mean,
I guess they would like 3 others.
is there any danger of us losing our rooms?
Well, no more than normal.
How often do rooms go missing?
Hardly ever.
Maybe you can get us 2 rooms and we can pay a couple of extra gold for pallets so we can double up.
Well, management didn't say anything about that, but maybe we can wrangle up a few extra blankets and sheets.
That sounds like an idea.
I can live with that.
I'm sure it'll be quite comfortable regardless.
Look, I
So,
don't care
3
who's
rooms then?
sleeping on what. I'm sleeping on the bed.
Right, well, how many rooms total then? You still have yours that you already paid for. And how
And
many
another.
more?
And I'll slide 5 gold across to her.
All right.
Well, how many rooms are available? How many rooms do you have right now?
I've got 5 gold for my own room as well. I'd kind of like to.
We've been together for quite some time. Some privacy might be nice.
You have to get the rooms first, guys.
I know. I realize that. I'm
If rooms are
additional
missing, maybe we want to
please,
stick
if you
together.
have them.
Kajiri's also with you. He's trying to
Oh,
stay
yeah.
quiet. He's just kind of
4 additional rooms, please.
4 rooms. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not.
We
that's
always
not
forget Kajiri. I'm sorry, Kajiri. It's not you. We're all tired.
I'm trying not to cause any problems. I'm sorry. I don't
You're not
have any
causing
money
any
for.
problems. Don't
You're
worry
fine.
about it.
Let's
Are you
focus
sure?
on getting those keys. How about them keys,
Ah,
Penelope?
yes. Very well.
Right.
7. Give you number 9 and number 10. Okay. And a fourth room.
Can I pat her on the back and give her some guidance? I want to cast guidance on her. Just give her a little bit of clarity.
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna give her just a little bit of guidance to help clear her thoughts up just a little bit.
Do they need to roll initiative to book a room?
It's not initiative. That's a helpful thing. It's a nice thing that friends give to friends.
An additional D4. Sure.
I'm gonna say, hey, I know this is stressful. It's okay. We're in no
She
rush.
got a 1. She got a 1.
Okay.
So she says, "Oh, well, that's kind of you." Let's see. And number 13. Okay, so 7, 9, 10, and 13. Very well. And she starts to trot back up the stairs.
Sure,
okay.
we'll follow right along behind her.
And she says, "All right, number 7. Who's going in here?"
I'll take it.
Okay. Very well, Mr. Feathered Man.
The name's Beaks. You can call me Beaks.
Ah, hello, Beaks. Penelope.
Penelope.
Pleasure. And she
Pleasure.
curses.
Thank you. You're very sweet. Good night, guys. Best of luck. Shut the door.
It's a slam. So she says, all right, okay, other side of the hall, number 9. Okay.
Tipper unstags him.
She opens the door. She opens it up. Tiburon, roll me a charisma check.
Charisma.
Just a straight up charisma check.
All right.
With disadvantage because you smell
Of
really
course,
bad.
of course. I do have to click the disadvantage button there.
Oh, Jesus.
25.
So this room is super posh. You open it up. There's fucking there's velvet and shit in here. It's really nice. It's got some lavender that's put in there. She says, "Oh, you got a good one." And she says, "Here you go, number 9."
Like how it's a surprise to her too. Oh, that one's real nice. What the fuck?
She says, "Okay, well, enjoy your stay." And she says, "All right, now number 10. Okay,
I'll take that, thank you.
all right." And she says, "Number 10." Opens this complicated lock. Oh, the stupid key always sticks. And she tries it. Wedge the key in there. She puts her foot up on the door frame.
Madam, may I, please?
Oh no. I can get it, don't worry. I've done this many times.
For 2 days.
Second day.
I just elbow Corcon, who's yeah, I'm sure.
So she tries to turn the fucking key. You hear this horrible grinding sound there we go. Opens it up. Number 10. Here you go. You open it up. There's a moth that flies out.
Perfect.
It's basically a lump of hay with sheets and stuff thrown on it.
Of course.
Here's your key.
Thank you.
Number 10.
Yep. Good night.
Only one room left. Oh, good night. Sleep well.
Actually, 2 rooms left.
Oh, yes, that's right. 2 rooms. I'm sorry.
So we got 4 in addition to the one that we already paid for.
So
The 2 that we
close the door, and before I lock it, I'm going to take some oil from my backpack and just oil the freaking lock a little bit.
Sure. Absolutely. So you oil the lock. No problem.
And then I'll lock it.
Yeah, absolutely. So, so she's, oh, I forgot a key. Hold on. I'll be right back. Trots off.
Oh my god.
So, real quick question:
Can you believe this right now?
do these rooms have bathrooms in them, or is it just a bed?
No, there's no bathroom in there.
It's like a bucket. This is a bucket.
All right.
No, there's probably a water closet or something at the end of the hall.
Cool.
I take out my bedroll and I throw it down on top of the freaking hay. I'm just sleeping.
I'm gonna come out of my room with the complimentary robe on, and head towards the water closet to go use the facilities. I'm gonna see Azatool and Kajiri still in the hallway and be like, just walk off to go use the bathroom.
Beaks has like furry slippers on, you know.
Yeah,
like
it's
terry cloth bathrobe.
Nice place. It's a nice place.
So yeah, you head down. Kajiri looks at you as a tool and says, "This is a very strange place. I have never been to a place like this before."
Nor have I.
Very curious. She seems quite happy. Oh, hello. And all right. I got another key. Let's see, number 15. Okay. All right. Number 13. Where's the bloody door? Here we go. Number 13. Okay. Opens it up. Number 15.
I'll walk in and I'll turn to her and go, "You've been such a dear," and I'll give her a gold piece as a tip.
Oh, thank you so much.
You did so good on your first day. Enjoy the rest of your night.
This is my second day. Thank you very much.
My apologies. And I'm just gonna shut the door.
Close the door. And you can hear like Kajiri and her talk like a little bit outside as they head off. All right.
We passed the hotel puzzle.
Oh, how is my room?
Basically,
By the way,
what's that?
how is my room?
Your room? Give me a charisma check. Straight up charisma check.
Okay.
I love how he didn't even offer me that. He just said yours is the lump of hay. Have a good night.
It's a pretty mediocre room. It's not nearly as bad as the one Corco got, but
I didn't check to see what type of room I got. Was that like a bed? I think we said a bed. And that was
Bed and a desk, yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
yeah.
It's still a bed.
What kind of paperwork are you doing in there?
So, Beaks, when you go into the water closet, it's a pretty basic kind of thing. There's actually like a pull lever with the equivalent of like a shower. It's got like water stored up, probably like rainwater from like
Awesome.
up on top of the roof or something somewhere. And you pull the you can like pull the handle, and we'll just kind of spray the water down on you while you hold the handle down.
I'd take a little bath, sure.
Little bird bath.
Just need to preen, get all the sticks and moss and crap out of my feathers. Yeah, I'm gonna splash way too much with my wings.
Swim in a freaking room full of water.
I know. I'm a bird. I float. I don't sink in water. I can't even dive in water. I got hollow bones, man.
So
hollow something, all right.
You take the little bird bath, and
it's kind of adorable.
You do your business.
Yeah.
You finish up, and as you walk past, the rooms and whatnot, Penelope's in there. It looks like she's sort of fidgeting with a key or something in one of the doors, and she's like, "Come on, open, sesame, open now, please open." The stupid door won't ever listen. Oh, hello.
Hi. What You doing all right there? Need some help?
Oh no, I've got it. Thank you.
Okay. Well, thanks again. I'm gonna head back.
No problem. Good night.
Good night.
And you sort of like close the door, and she says, "Sleep well at the Lost Traveler Inn." Closes the door.
No, what?
And that's where we take our next break. We'll be right back, everybody. 5 minutes.
Oh,
Apologize,
my
everyone.
God.
We'll see you guys in a little bit.
They're losing us track.
Welcome back, everyone, to Natural Ones.
Ah!
The bye
Nothing
week.
but the best for you.
Why are we looking at your crotch?
That's the best.
All right.
Maybe we need a new straw poll. To see if that's I feel like there's way better places.
Yeah, if you guys missed it, Wack put a little straw poll in there for you guys to go ahead and go vote on. So make sure you go do that right now.
Go do that. It's super important. And wouldn't be for something stupid.
What is?
Oh my god.
100% not for something stupid. 100%.
This will completely teach me not to mention it and taunt him during stream.
Welcome back. This is Natural Ones.
You're muted.
Oh.
Yeah, you got out. Well done, though. I'll give you props. Well done.
Back to Natural Ones.
All right, it's Natural Ones, D&D, Penelope, and Sleepy.
And rooms going missing.
Oh, God.
Super exciting.
I took a bath.
After taking a bath.
That's right.
What does Beaks sing while in the bird bath? What is that? What's
It's an old family. It's an old family tune.
Oh, how does it go?
You got this.
It's memories in the corner of my mind, scattered pictures, and around there we're fine. He forgets like half the words. He only knew it when he was like a little kid, and he just kind of repeats that. Everyone gets the reference. I love you forever.
It's probably like half gargling, half screeching too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
Sure. All right.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay.
Hands down the weirdest but best episode we've ever done.
So you guys head to bed.
Yep. Oh, there's those encounter die.
You don't know what they are.
Oh, I'm betting. If Penelope tries to kill us, I swear.
Most adorable death ever.
I don't know.
That makes me wish I hadn't oiled the lock.
So, you guys head to sleep. You're gonna get a short rest. Does anybody wish to spend any hit die?
No. But before I do, I want to spend that short rest period of time. I don't want to go straight to sleep. I want to mess around with my cube. I just want to poke at it a bunch and see what it does.
Sure. Sure. So, for the first hour, you experiment with your cube of force that you obtained because a certain other bounty hunter tossed the fucking thing. Just tossed the fucking thing. Very valuable item. Just threw it. And, you acquired it. You're going to get attuned to it in the hour or so that you spent playing with it. You should see the handout.
Yep, I got it.
On Roll20. Should be able to see all the cool, crazy shit that it can do. Because it can do a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That a certain other bounty hunter shall remain nameless did not use.
Just handed him a powerful magic item,
Just threw it.
That's not important.
Would he have to test these things to get to know them?
Not necessarily. It's more along the lines of like being able to tell from like the various like inscriptions and stuff on it. Like it's through study, and it's sort of like checking, different mechanisms and such with a device like this.
I read the directions. Okay. You read the directions.
Is it like an IKEA manual that has no words? It's just like press button. Yay!
Just pictures.
Thumbs up. You get one tool.
That's the UMRAC manual of choice. It just has pictographs.
An Allen wrench and an extra screw.
That's basically what the map is, right? That we've been using, that I've been using to navigate. So pretty much.
Yeah. So yeah, you will become attuned to the cube of force, and you guys will get a full night of sleep.
Fuck yes. Fuck you.
Yay!
Extra level of exhaustion.
Uninterrupted.
Yeah.
Everybody roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Yeah.
What does that do?
Is
Ooh,
that
hey.
is that normal
diggity.
or is that would that
Do we
be an
lose our
ability check?
exhaustion before that?
Yes.
Okay. So I had 2 levels of
you're-
exhaustion, so
you're
I have
at
the
1.
ability checks is at disadvantage. Is that
You're at 1 right now.
So
right?
that doesn't affect saves.
Okay, got it. Sorry, just wanted to make sure I'm good. Damn it!
Okay.
Did it anyway. You still got the number.
Corco, you wake up first.
Uh-oh.
Okay. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, you basically wake up and there's like a beam of light coming in from the window, just like hits you right in the face.
Ow! The bloody hell.
The beam of light just making its way into the window, through the window, and it's right on your eyeball, like as you open your eye. It's bright in here. It's you get a good look at the room. It's rustic, but it's cute. It's got like a certain barnyard charm to it.
Yeah, quite charming. Why is it was late when we got here? Why is there light coming in the window? I look out the window.
Yeah, you look outside and you can see that the town is bustling. There's lots of people out and about outside. It's quite obviously morning.
Did I feel like I got a full rest?
Yeah,
We did go to bed at like 2 in the morning.
Okay, all right.
yeah.
If we only took 6 hours, it would be 8.
Yep.
We'll assume you guys were fucking super tired. You took 8 hours.
Okay.
So it is 10.
But yeah, it's bright. It's chipper. It's morning.
I'll get up and wow. Let's breakfast. I need food, and I'll try to open my door because I know that lock is screwy.
Sure. So you put the key in, turn the key, door opens. You open up the door and you sort of like pleased with your work probably. Like there's no like, it just kind of just opens. There's no squeak. Like you got that shit. You got that squeak, man. That's properly lubricated door. And you open up the door, look out into the hallway. Except it's not a hallway. You look out into what appears to be a... Give me an insight check. This looks like a storage room?
What?
There's crates and shit? Yeah.
Okay, so do I see another door in the storage room?
Yeah, on the far side of the storage room, it appears there's like a path sort of, in between the crates and whatnot. There's just like all these crates lined up.
Okay.
And it looks in the back here. There's various like scroll casings and stuff like that. Like you can see like a various what looks to be like canisters for scrolls. Like important scrolls and whatnot. They look like they're open, like they're like scroll holders of some kind.
I'm gonna shut the door again and lock it.
Okay. So you just kind of do one of these like
Yeah, I peek out. I'm like, and then I just close the door and lock it again, and then wait a minute and unlock it again and open the door and stick my head back out.
Still a storage room.
And then I look out the window. Am I looking down onto the street, or am I at ground level, or?
Yeah, you look out onto the street. You're not at ground level. You guys are like up like a floor, like a floor off the ground.
Does the window open?
Sure. You open up the window and you can see outside.
I'm gonna climb out the window and go down to the street.
Okay. So how do you do this?
I'll just like loosely. I have climbing gear. I have a grappling hook and rope, so I'll just pull it out and loosely connect the grappling hook over the sill of the window and just lower myself down to the street, and then I'll flip it up and coil the rope again.
Okay. So you grapple onto the window and you start like climbing down. Are you like in PJs, or are you like? Did you put your like?
No, I
clothes
put my
back
clothes
on?
back on. Yeah, as soon as I
Okay.
got up, I put my clothes back
Okay. You're not in the Beaks terry cloth robe
on.
and
No.
slippers.
I
Okay.
got comfy, man. Don't judge.
So you start to climb down, and you're like, repelling your way down, kind of. As you reach the street, you hear the sounds of floorboards. Eek.
What? And I look around.
You're holding the rope, and it just kind of like starts to fall, like the grappling hook like clangs to the floor, and it makes a sound of metal hitting wood. You look around. There's no street there. It's the storage room. It looks like you just climbed down from a crate.
Oh!
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Is okay. Is the door to the room there?
No.
Oh.
Oh, well. Okay. Put the rope back in my backpack, and I'll open the door that's there in the room with me.
Okay. You open it up. You open it up into a room that looks like a. There's a series of glass cases, and you can see that there are like so 6 or 7 people that are in the room, sort of wandering around. And you sort of like open the door into this area. You can see that there are several people that are browsing different scrolls, and there's like a counter, like a glass counter with somebody behind it. You basically open the door to the side of the glass counter. The person behind the counter looks at you and says, excuse me, sir, that is no place for you. What are you doing back there?
I look at you and say, "You're quite right. It is no place for me. I went to sleep last night in the Lost Inn and woke up in my bedroom, but when I opened the door, it came into the storage area here."
I see.
Has this happened before?
You hear like the grinding of this guy's teeth. And he says, "Welcome, sir. Welcome. I am sorry that you found your way here through magical means." He says, "I am Vada. Welcome to the Marvelous Quill. You are in my shop."
I'm sorry to inconvenience you. It certainly was never my intent to do so.
It
I am-
never is.
Corco.
Hello, Corco. It is a pleasure to have you. Now, if you would be so kind as to please leave my storage area.
Most certainly. And I'll close the door and step around the counter to the front.
There's like everybody's just looking at you, like staring, like.
I just at this point I'm like, okay, all right, and I'm trying to play it off, kind of like not nonchalantly. I'm just like, sure, we can deal with this. And I'm like, what manner of shop do you run here, sir?
We sell scrolls for all different kinds of spells.
Excellent.
I'm a scribe.
And
The very best.
since I'm
in
here,
Invalid.
uh,
You would find that many of the scholars from the college come to me.
really,
Oh,
that's
yes.
most excellent. You must have a grand reputation.
Of course I do. I'm Veda.
I think we've established that. Can you tell me how to get back to the Lost
Back?
Inn?
Ah, you mean the Lost Traveler Inn?
Yes, the Lost Traveler Inn. Thank you.
Yes. Well, it is in the center of town. It says you are, you are, oh, it says, here. He starts to pull open like a sort of like a map. And I don't actually have one for you to look at because I just don't have enough fucking time. But he basically indicates that you are in the academic ward on the western side of town, sort of near the edge of the mountain, like just a bit in from the edge of the mountain on the western side, near one of the ruins. And he says, here, you take this road, and he points to the road, and he says, follow this till you get to the market ward, and you walk back towards the puzzle room to the north, and you will find the Lost Traveler Inn again.
Excellent, excellent. And I might have some business for you later in the day after I get back and speak with the innkeeper and gather my companions. So I might be stopping back by to actually perhaps buy some things from you.
Well, of course, we encourage business of all kinds. It would be a pleasure to help you find the knowledge that you seek.
I appreciate that, my friend. And with
Excellent.
that, I'll just kind of gather myself and, with as much dignity as I possibly can, just walk out.
Everyone's still just like staring, like,
Head down the road to the Lost Traveler Inn.
sure. All right. I believe next up was Beaks.
Yep.
You've woken up. What's your
Yeah.
morning ritual looking like?
I wake up, I stretch. If I have room to stretch my wings, I'll stretch those as well.
It's cramped, but you can probably just barely do it.
I can flutter them a bit then.
Feathers everywhere.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a minute to pray to Talos, all glory be to him, and start putting on my vestments. I'm sure that I have a ritual of saying prayers as I'm putting these on, thanking Talos for these vestments and the ability to wear them, and get myself all gathered together. I'm gonna grab the robe and the slippers, just in case there's like a laundry dump. I don't want to necessarily like leave it in the room. I'll take it down to the front and say I've used these, so they can know to launder those. And I will go make sure I have everything, check my pockets, all that good stuff, and then head to the door.
Okay. You open up the door. And what you see before you is not a hallway that you were expecting. What you see before you is a place that you don't recognize. It's definitely not in the inn where you are right now. You see intricately carved stone, and it appears that it is rather dilapidated. It's dark.
Oh no. Do I see the concentric circles sign about this being a...
Give me a perception check with disadvantage, please.
Oh, it's a triangle? Whoa! What
Damn
a time.
So there's still some light that's coming in from the window in your room. From what you see, it is definitely what you were told.
Okay.
Mm.
And you said there's no light in this area, but there is light coming in through my window. I'm going to go back and check my window. I'd like to open it and look out the window.
Okay. Look outside. You are on the opposite side of the inn, so you actually have like the mountain sort of behind you, or outside. When you look outside, you can see, there's a few like rows of houses and whatnot, but you can basically see where you guys came from.
Okay.
So you can see like down the mountainside where the lake and stuff is, where all those Garidae are.
Okay. I will... I don't want to incur the wrath of the guys who showed us in, the peacekeepers. I think I'm going to take a book from Korko's line here and go back and close and lock my door. And I'm going to attempt to jump out the window to fly back towards where the inn was.
Why don't you describe how you do that?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go and lock the door, and it's just surreal, right? Like I would probably also like open it back up and double check to make sure it's still the same place. Would it be same
You open
same
up the
thing?
door. Roll me a d20.
Woo! There it is.
There it is, guys.
Jerome!
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. You know what's up.
Stay on brand.
fire. You
Stay on
die.
brand. Stay on brand.
I can't upset. I can't screw that up.
It is 100% still the ruins that you saw.
Okay. Right. So I'm just gonna shake my head because it's very strange. I'm gonna close the door and lock it. I'm gonna take the robe and the slippers and just kind of set them down and be like, "You stay here." And I'm gonna go back to the window and I'm gonna kind of hoist myself up onto the ledge with my feet on the ledge. Lean out so I can get.
Window, so it's kind of awkward, but yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna like duck my head out and kind of hang on to it, and I want to get my wings clear so that I can kind of jump off and open my wings to start flying back to the hotel.
Okay. So you sort of want to do like a circle coming back around.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, I'd probably fly out and up to get a bearings as to where I am. You said I could kind of see where we came from, so I could fly up to kind of get my bearings and head back towards the inn entrance.
Sure. So you start to flap your wings, and you start to fly up, and it's wonderful. It feels breath of fresh air, man. Hits you square in the face. That morning dew kind of freshness, and it's not the only thing that hits you right in the face. As you're sort of flapping your wings and looking around, flap, the wall smacks you right in the face, and you just kind of like slide down the wall down to the ground.
So I'm very much inside this area. It's
Oh, yeah.
like I'm inside of a building. Then I'm not
Yeah.
like it's not dark outside. I'm inside of a building. Okay. We didn't have to peace tie our shields, did we?
Your shields?
Like I have a shield and my mace. I didn't have to peace tie the shield up or anything
No,
like
so
that.
peace bind your weapons. That was
Okay. Shoot. Is light available for me to cast?
You can try.
I'm gonna try to cast light on my shield so I can use it kind of as a spotlight
Sure.
or like a large torch.
Absolutely. So you cast light on the shield. It illuminates this corridor around you, and you can see like these different animal heads, sort of carved in stone, basically on all these like different support pillars that sort of ring this like long sort of dilapidated hallway. There's various debris and such, and there are these cracks in the stone. Moss is sort of overgrown, and there's a very earthy kind of smell here.
Okay. Do any of these cracks have light coming through them or anything else like that?
Sure, you get closer to the cracks to sort of see if you can see any like light coming through. But meanwhile, I believe next on the list we have Tiburon. Tiburon, you have very much a different kind of scenario where you wake up to.
Okay.
It's like a sleeping in this plush bed.
How are those silk sheets, you a-hole?
Yeah.
It is exactly what I needed after like being in the rainforest and spending my time vomiting and defecating everywhere. This is what I've come from. This is what I'm accustomed to. It's pretty nice.
It's what you deserve.
It is what I deserve. Honestly.
Jeez.
By the way, how's my stomach feeling? Am I still like rumbly, or am I like
Give me
going
a
through my...
Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Stomach is still pretty fucked up. You are not considered poisoned anymore.
But I'm not feeling my
you're
morning
not
tumbly
feeling right.
rummies. I'm not.
Yeah,
I would normally like expect the platter of food next to my bed to just. No, not today. I'm sorry.
It still feels like, it feels like the aftermath of some bad diarrhea. You know what I mean? Still super dehydrated. Like, ugh. You got that kind of feeling.
All right, Tiburon, we get our dressed up. We take our time, like brushing out my clothes. They've had a long day. We're just tending to my outfit. I have to look good, and I have not felt good looking how I have for a while now.
I would like to point out that your beard has it's already filled in like really nice. Like,
oh really?
It's yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. You've always had like a super fast growing beard. Like it's just kind of, you've got like some decent beard girth already.
I'm going. By the way, that's the worst period when you have just like that like first beginnings of beard again. You're just like a little bit uncomfortable, itchy. It's not helping, but it's okay. It's fine. All right, I get ready. I put on my gear. I sigh. And I go to my door.
Okay, you open it up. When you open the door, you do not see a hallway. You see instead an octagonal room.
Okay.
Bare.
What? Bare. Nothing in it at all.
There's no furniture in there. The walls seem empty.
Anything on the ceiling or the floor?
Looks like floorboards, but beyond that, it doesn't seem to have anything really going on in there.
I take a deep breath. My neck muscles have just tightened up. And I'm like, why do we always do this? Every time. Because that. Okay. All right. I walk in there. I just take a look around. I try to see if there's anything more interesting now I'm actually in the room.
Sure. When you take a step in, the door closes behind you. And you take a look around this seemingly bare room. Above you there seems to be sort of a seemingly generic ceiling. The walls are made of stone, similar to the stones that you've seen throughout the city. The floor appears to be wooden planks, but there's no furniture in here. There's nothing. It's about like 20, like 20 feet or so wide in all directions.
All right. Seeing that I don't see anything, I look back at the door I came in. Is it still there?
No.
Nodding to myself. Buddy system. Buddy system. All right. This is horrible. And I'm going to start looking for a way out. I'm going to start tapping on the floor, just like looking to see if anywhere feels different when I just like give it a couple good bangs. If that doesn't work, I'm going to start like just pushing at the walls, seeing what happens, if there's anything interesting.
So you start like banging on the floor, you start pushing in the walls. As you bang on the floor, give me a perception check.
Alrighty. Ooh, I can put that back to normal.
Okay. So you're making all this noise, and you can sort of just barely hear the sound of...
Hello? Do I recognize the voice at all?
Who's there?
Tiburon! I don't think I'm supposed to be here, but this is where I am.
Tiburon who?
Tiburon, the bard. I was at an inn, and this is awkward. I'm just letting you know, this is not my normal inn-staying experience. The room was delightful, but the overall architecture of the place needs a little bit of work.
Are you in the wall?
I'm probably in your ceiling.
Who is this?
And
Still Tiburon.
meanwhile,
Great phone call.
meanwhile, last but not least, as a tool.
Wait, what?
Oh, I'm sorry. Umrak was next. Umrak.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, after getting, like, a solid amount of sleep, like, he slept hard, and I mean hard. As soon as his face hit that bed, he was out. And he was sleeping hard.
You got major bedhead.
That's true. And also, when Umrak is comfortable, when he's sleeping, when he's, really like at a place where he knows he's got a little bit of space and, a little bit of privacy, he sleeps in the nude. So, Umrak is butt naked right now. Wakes up, rolls out of bed, and he's just kind of like, there it is. His eyes are still very much closed, but he's kind of feeling his way around.
And your muscles feel like so fucking sore.
Yes, yeah. He's
You,
just
you got the DOMs, man. Your legs are just like super jello.
I need food. I want a steak. I want side beef. Raw. Sounds good. So, kind of rolls, sits up, and his axe is laying next to him next to his bed, still butt naked, grabs his axe, and nothing else. And just kind of like has it by his side. He's holding on to it, like right underneath the blade. Holding it by his side. Trudges over to the door. Opens the door up. Key, whatever. Opens it up.
Sure. Give me a d20, please.
He's also got his eyes closed. I just want this to be... Okay. Just a straight d20.
Straight d20.
Not do 20.
Okay. You open up the door, close it behind you.
Yep.
Just walk out.
Umrak's intention is to go to the water closet.
You're doing one of these, trying to feel the wall and stuff. Take another step, and you hear this. And you look down, and you see like you're standing in some mud.
Tiburon, wipe your damn shoes! I'm an orc and I know that.
You hear this. You look around, and all around you are Garriday.
I love you, Wack. I love you so much.
You're standing at the base of the lake. There are several onlookers around the lake that seem to be feeding the Garriday and just enjoying the sights.
Oh!
One of which includes a now naked orc.
So Umrak takes his axe. I take my axe. And like hold it with the broad, like the
It has a
right in front of his nuts.
Yeah, peace-bound weapon, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have weapons need to be peace-bound. So you have like this, you probably still have the sash on the weapon, which is like a bright red, like piece of silk, basically, that you tie around the weapon.
Okay. So then he takes it and God, this is really awkward. But he flips it upside down so he can walk. No, actually he doesn't. He lets so he's got the part you hold on just straight down the middle there, and he ties the sash round underneath, like, so if the head of the axe goes like this, he goes under it, and he the handle ties that around his waist, and he's just like, all right, he's still holding it, but it's still piece bound, right? And it's covering his
junk and the axe handle.
Is exactly. Yes. All right. He's like, it's still just like, what is going? Where am I? Where's Penelope?
There's several people that are like looking around. Like one woman is just like covering up like her daughter's eyes. Her daughter's like,
no. Help! Where am I? I'm just saying this. Hopefully that somebody will like. You're like,
give me a perception check.
Okay. Disadvantage. Oh my god!
Woo! You don't understand how this show works, man.
Oh my god!
That
counts as one. That only counts as one, so we're still technically on brand.
It's still a double crit. That was impressive. So you look around. There's several like peacekeepers that are like walking around, and they're just like, excuse me, sir. What are you doing?
I don't know. Where am I? Where is here?
He said, you are an invalid.
Okay, good start. All right, let's narrow it down from there. Where at Invalid?
You are at the lake.
Why am I at a lake? I walked out of my room and fell into this.
You must be staying at the Lost Traveler Inn.
Staying? I don't think I'm there anymore. And this is the weirdest inn I've ever been to. Yeah. We got a room there last night. Me.
Yes,
my party.
I'm starting to understand what happened here, sir. Hold on. Can I? I'm sorry to trouble you, but may I borrow your cloak? We have a situation. I will find you, and I will bring it back to you. I apologize. Thank you.
Help!
So there's the little girl still, and she's going like.
By the way, Umrak is standing there like this. I just want you all to know, like he's standing there like this, where he's like holding that, he's like, ah! Ah!
The little girl is going like. She's waving the pinky around.
Stop it! Stop! Don't be rude. I can see it.
So he gets a cloak and he just says, here.
And it's like full body cloak.
For most people, yes.
So it like goes, up to like
It's-
maybe my
it's like
thighs.
It's like it's like a towel for you.
All right. So I ensure that so I'll take and I look at the piece here, but like I just need to cover up. I'm not gonna use the axe. I gotta take it to put cool. Are we all right? Can I do that?
Your weapon is still peacebound, sir. Yes.
Right, but I have to take that off to move so I can, and then I'll reattach it. Is that?
I can hold your axe for you if you wish, sir.
Oh, thanks. It's heavy. It's kind of girthy, so just be ready for it. All right.
I think I can handle it.
All right. Okay. I just want you to know before.
Sorry. Oh no.
And according to the little girl, it's not all that girthy.
Ooh.
So
alright,
he passes
so-
you the cloak, and
Yeah.
while this is going on, as a tool, you're the last to wake up.
And you know that was a good sleep. I am pretty fond of my sleep. Well, wake up, start the day like I do most times, and I'm gonna, do some yoga poses. Gotta get stretch the limbs out a bit. I'm gonna do some twisting sage, some half moon, some side planks, maybe a little tabletop. Downward dog. And just about when I'm doing wind relieving, I need to use the restroom. So I'm gonna mosey out of I'm
Is
just gonna open the door.
relieving just you standing there, arms akimbo, farting? Please tell me that's wind relieving.
It's where you you grab
It's
your
the morning
It's
toots.
and you
right
pull
there,
it
like, oh!
towards your chest. So I'm just gonna open up the door because I need to use the lavatory.
Okay, you get out the key, put it in the door, open it up. Give me a D20.
Wow.
Oh, baby.
You open it up. The hallway to the inn is before you.
Whoa!
Holy shit!
What a good day.
Last but not least for my... Wow. Holy crap.
So the hallway is before you, and I assume you kind of look around, looking for the water closet.
Yeah, I'll go to the water closet and, I'll use the restroom and take a shower.
Absolutely. As you're heading there, you think you can hear Umrak like screaming or something, just like it's fucking Umrak. No big deal.
He sleep snores or snore yells.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you head to the water closet, have a nice shower, and fucking nice shower. Have a real nice BM to start the day off. Have it. It's just good for you, man.
Only the finest.
Everything's coming up as the tool finally.
Oh my god. Wait. Does Kajiri have to roll?
You don't know.
Okay, all right. That's fair.
Have a night. It's a great morning, man. It's wake up feeling full of energy. Your exhaustion's gone. Back to full HP. You're awake. This is great. It's a great day. You open the door and you can see that Penelope's walking up and down the hall. She looks. She's yawning a bit.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Good morning.
Good morning, Penelope. How are you doing
How are
this?
you on this fine day?
Oh, just fabulous. Your inn was great. How are you doing?
Quite well. I think. Second day almost over. Management's going to be taking over soon.
Oh, that's good. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Hey, thank you. Do you have any big plans for the day?
I don't know. Maybe go check out the city a bit. Is there anywhere you'd suggest, checking out in Invaline?
Oh, there's so many wonderful things here in Inverlean. That's why I came. It's like the center of knowledge. I don't know where to begin. What kind of thing are you looking for?
Right now, probably something to eat. I want a good hearty breakfast.
Hearty breakfast. Well, I am making some breakfast now.
Oh,
Yes, some hash browns.
I'd love to have some of that. Can
Would
I
you like
join
some?
Yeah, please.
Good. Come on down.
I'm coming on down.
So
Let's do
angry at
this.
this whole thing. I'm just seething. I'm so mad at how stupid and fucking pleasant this is. I'm glad you're having such a good morning. I'm glad it's just working out so good for you.
Oh my
Son of
god.
a bitch. I'm sorry, I'm losing my mind over here. Oh, fuck me. Sorry, continue. I didn't mean to detract.
Jesus.
So, Penelope, she's still obviously very sleepy and tired, and she starts to head down the hallway and lead you back downstairs. She says,
Here, pull up a seat.
and she motions to one of the chairs.
Thank you.
And so she says,
there's lots of things to do. What are you thinking about?
Well, I think, we were kind of thinking we came here for some reason, for knowledge and stuff and things.
Well, plenty of that.
Is there anywhere in particular? We keep hearing from people, it's a place of knowledge, but no one's actually told us where to go. Do you have like any insight to that?
Well, that's the thing. Half the experience is finding things out yourself. But sometimes you can get to the right place you need with a little bit of help. If you're looking for something in particular, maybe I can help you.
Yeah, that would be most helpful. Like any little bit of help, any little bit of direction would be fantastic.
And what is it exactly that you're looking for?
We need to learn about this snake thing. I don't know, ancient stuff, world,
There's
ending
lots of
stuff.
snakes in the jungle.
Oh, believe me, we've encountered a few of those.
Oh yeah, some of them will be right in the canopy and they'll drop down on you. It's scary.
You're telling me. You speak into the choir here. So yeah, like we want general knowledge, but is there anyone like really who studied a lot that maybe we could talk to in particular about these things? Or is there like a library or no? Well, is there a library in Valine?
Oh, there's tons of libraries.
Great.
They're all over the place. I mean, the academic world has lots of libraries.
Oh, where's that?
It's on the west side of the city. It takes up a large section of the city.
The west side.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's lots of different libraries and things there. There's the Scholars College.
Okay.
That's located about as west as you can go.
Scholars College, you say? I might have to check that out. They might have what I'm looking for.
You just hear more like ah! Ah! Screaming
He'll be fine.
in the background.
Oh, that sounds terrible. Is someone getting murdered?
This is Umre. He does that from time to time. He'll be fine.
The big one.
Yeah, the big one.
Oh, yeah.
He's just naturally angry all the time.
Well, that must be a difficult existence.
You have no idea the troubles we have to go through dealing with that half the time.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I can imagine.
Well, you've been such a pleasant host this morning. I think I'm gonna go try to wake up the rest of my friends, because they seem to be sleeping entirely way too late this morning. And go see if we can go, get about our daily business here.
Sounds like a plan. But that'll probably be the last I see of you. I think management's going to take over soon.
Okay, sounds good.
Got to turn in for the day.
Penelope, you've been very gracious and fantastic host. Thank you once again for the delightful stay here.
No problem. Thank you for the tip.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'll leave and
You just kind of finish up your hash browns and whatever.
Oh, they were great. Can't wait to tell all you guys about it.
They were crispy, just the right amount of crunchiness and softness on the inside.
Delicious. Just a hint, just like a hint of spice.
Not too much. Was there any meat in it? Because I know we only had the nuts and the fruit earlier.
There was no meat. No.
Okay.
I think I can just see death in Farrington's eyes right now.
I'm doing fine. No, it's good. Doing just fine here.
Oh my god.
All right.
So yeah, you head out into the city. Is that correct?
No, I was gonna go try to wake up someone.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not gonna wake Umrak because you never, wake a sleeping orc. So I'm gonna try to wake Corco.
Okay. So you head on over to Corco's room, and Corco, what room were you in?
I was in room 9.
No, I was in 9. You're 10.
You
I
were
was 7.
Yeah, 10.
No,
I was in 10. 10.
Okay. You head down the hallway, and you head over to Corco's room, which is room number 10. And what do you do?
I'll give it a couple of raps, just nothing too major. Yeah.
Nobody seems to do anything.
All right. He must have got up. He's probably having some 2-hour discussion about buying something with some old lady or something. I'm I'll go down to Tiburon's room, knock on the door, same way, same fashion.
Okay. Nothing.
All right. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. Let's go to Beaks. No, I'm not going to Umrak's room. Same thing.
I feel like it's one of those things where you like look down the hall and think about it.
It's just like I just hear and like, nope.
Yeah. You
Same
walk over
thing.
to Beaks' room.
Okay. Nothing. All right.
Not even a response. Nothing.
Kajiri he's probably still there. He's asleep. He was pretty injured. I don't know. Let's go check his room out.
Did you guys share a room?
Nope.
Nope.
No, you guys said okay.
Okay. You walk over to Kajiri's door. No response.
Oh. I think I've been abandoned. This happened before. We can get over it. We did once before. Let's get through this one step at a time. Fine. Umrak. Oh, okay, we'll do it. Let's go to Umrak's room. You know, he's a little shaky because I'm a little scared here, and I'm gonna go down and I'm just gonna like barely tap on the door, and then if he doesn't, answer, I'll do it a little harder.
Okay. Umrak, give me a, give me a perception check, please, as a tool.
Okay.
And we're back to where we started. Hello,
Well done. Well done.
Rob and chat people. You know what's up.
Well done.
Right after a crit too. It's a crit success and a crit failure. What the? You just like the dice gods are like, we gotta even that shit out. That was just no. We're not allowing that.
I'm fine with that crit earlier, so.
So, nothing from Umrak.
Okay. Well, I feel really all sorts of abandoned here. No.
And I feel like it's probably like extra scary for you because Umrak's a loud sleeper. And you don't even hear him snoring or anything.
I'm not gonna just bust someone's room open here. That's entirely way too rude. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna, go on my own. I'm gonna go to the college myself. I'm gonna just go outside.
Okay. You go outside onto, first you head down the hall, down the steps. And you see Penelope leaving. You basically see like her red hair follow behind her as she closes the outside door. And there's a new person behind the bar. This person is a tall and very lean-looking genasi.
Oh.
A water genasi, which is a very rare sight. His hair sort of flows down around his face, long. And it almost sounds like when the hair moves, it sort of sounds like lapping waves. His skin is a bluish color. And he has very intense blue eyes and a beard. And the beard also looks like falling water.
It's awesome.
Sort of like cascading down. He's got a long beard. And he says, "Hello. Good morning."
Good morning. You must be management.
Yes. It is a pleasure to see you. I'm Gustav.
Hi, Gustav. I am Azatul.
Sort of like looking you up and down. Give me an insight roll. You can see that he's got a very different personality compared to Penelope. He's looking at you, sort of sizing you up. He's got that kind of look about him, and he says, "I don't often see many other Genasi here."
Nor have I ever. What do you want from me? You're kind of creeping me out, man. Like, where's Penelope?
She left for the day.
Okay.
It's my shift now.
Did you happen to see anyone leave this establishment who was staying here? Do you know anything about that? I had some friends that were staying here, and I knocked on their doors, and they're not answering.
Yes. I could see how that could happen.
What's that supposed to mean?
This is the Lost Traveler Inn.
Yeah, I heard about that right before I was going to bed. What's that all about? I mean,
What do you mean?
well, I mean, what, like, I don't know. I don't know where my friends are. It's called the Lost Traveler Inn. You just made some weird reference there. Like, are you trying to say that people go missing here? I don't know. I'm trying to put the dots together here, but I'm not. Just, what's going on here?
The Lost Traveler Inn is special. He smiles for the first time since you've seen him. He says,
Why does everyone who works here speak in circles?
"Perhaps people that speak in circles wish for you to see what's in the center of a circle."
I'm like starting to lose my cool, but at the same time, I'm really intimidated by this guy. So I'm like all sorts of confused right now. Like, I want to yell at him, but I'm afraid if I do, like, he's gonna lash out at me, and I don't know what he can do. Are my friends here?
I am sure that they are still in Invalid.
You know what? I'm not talking to you anymore, and I'm just gonna go over to, like, I'm gonna go to I know the lock's on Corco's door, so I'm just gonna go over to I'm gonna go to Beak's door and try to bash it in. I want to see if he's there.
Okay. How are you bashing it in? You're just gonna kind of like lean into a kick? What are you doing?
I can't really use my hand. I'm gonna just try to use the shoulder, the one that I didn't, poke with the knife. So I'm gonna just try to, like, run into it with a good shoulder charge.
Okay. Just kind of like rear back.
Yeah.
And as you go to like smash the door opens.
Beaks, Beaks, are you here? Let's look around.
It's quite clearly not Beaks. It looks like it's somebody that's making up the room. Somebody wearing like a she's wearing like a maid's sort of outfit, like like a uniform of some kind. It's mostly mostly like an apron and over some clothing.
Hello. Have you seen a big bird man like here? Did you see him around? Did he leave? Like, did you see him leave and then you made the room? Like, what's going on here? Do you know where he is?
Oh, well, he left lots of feathers in there.
So he's not here anymore. Good. Okay.
No.
Did you see him though? No.
No, I didn't see him.
Where is everyone?
That
I'm really starting to
is
freak
a good
out now.
question. She says, "That is a good question. Where is everyone?"
I'm looking for. Can you give me a straight answer?
I don't follow.
Of course you don't. Of course you don't. I'm gonna go back out to Gustav. I'm gonna ask him. I'm just gonna like bash my hands on the table, and be like, "Where are my friends? Just give me a straight answer right now. Where are they?"
And he says, "Please, don't harm the bar." And he says, "I'm sure your friends are around. Have you tried looking throughout the city for them? I didn't see them leave, but if they're not in the rooms, I would assume that they are in the city somewhere."
That is the most helpful
Maybe they
you've
went to
been
go
all
find-
day long. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna leave now. And I'm just gonna like calm, but like really angry at the same time. Just kind of like spread out the room, like, oh, I'm so frustrated, but I know where they are. But I'm really nervous right now because I need to find them because I don't want to be by myself. So I'm just gonna like just start walking out. And I'm just gonna start I'll just start like yelling their names as I'm walking through the street, like really like Beats, Tiburon, Corco, Boomerang.
Give me another perception check.
I know exactly why he's doing that.
So you look around. There's nobody. But there is an interesting sight sort of roaming around. You can see these small humanoids that come up to about your knee, and they're sort of running around, and they've got all this like equipment and stuff. One has like this huge fucking like wrench. The other one's carrying like there's like three of them carrying a ladder, and you're
New favorite character in the world.
Have you ever seen a gnome before? Yeah, you have. You saw some at the Festival of Wonders. These are quite obviously gnomes that are running around.
Oh boy, what have we gotten ourselves into here? I'm gonna try to stop one and ask him, what's going on here? How you doing?
What? Oh!
One of them stops. It's a female gnome. She has green hair, and it's pulled into a ponytail. She's got these goggles pulled over tight on her face, covered in like schmutz all over. Just like all over her face. Got some like grease and shit, and general like dirt and muck. And she says,
What? What? Hello? Who are you? Hello? Hi.
Hi.
Hello?
Hi, I'm Azadul. How are you doing this morning?
Hello, Azadul. I'm poor person Disa Kobara Manueva Melosa the 17th.
Come again? What?
Lisa Corbara Menueva Melosa the 17th.
Oh, totally. Okay, gotcha. You wouldn't have happened to see like a giant Birdman, Eric Cockra, a giant red orc with scars all
Eric
over
Cocker,
him.
there's plenty of Eric Cocker. There's one over there. There's one over there. And she's like pointing, and she's like so fast, like it looks like she's teleporting, like her fingers, like. There's one over there as well. Oh, that's a Garaday. I thought that was an Eric Cocker. No, the Eric Cocker have more feathers, don't they?
Did you see one without an eyeball? Like just one eye, maybe covered
Eyeball.
within a patch?
One eyeball.
Yeah, one eyeball.
Cyclops, Eric Cocker.
Yeah, Cyclops. Eric Cocker, totally.
I haven't seen one.
How about a big red orc?
The naked one.
Yeah, yes, the naked one. Where was he?
You hear all the other gnomes. And they're all like hopping around. Naked orc! Naked orc!
Yes, the naked
It's
one.
just- Oh! He was in the lake. In the lake.
Oh, the lake? Did you? Okay. That's where is that? Where is that from here?
Well, it's not near the Villagers Union. You see, I'm a member of the Nomus Association of Building Technological Masterpieces with Exceptional Quality and Hardly Any Explosions. Or you could say Gaptime Quay for short.
I love them.
Oh,
Oh my god.
that sounds like quite the profession. That sounds awesome.
I'm the foreperson.
Okay. Okay, so you're really busy. So if you could just tell me where the lake is, like that'd be
The lake?
great from here. Yeah.
Oh, sure. You want to follow? Come on,
Perfect.
follow.
Thank you. Show me the big red orc.
Just hang on to the ladder.
I'll grab the latch and
Chase
chase
me
him
after.
Can we get that
Um,
acronym typed out in chat, please?
Sure.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, so you start to travel along, and they stop all of a sudden, and they said, "Red orc, red orc, I see his butt. It's a butt. It's a butt."
Yeah, I know that butt from anywhere. Is it Umrak? I'm assuming. Maybe.
It is in fact Umrak. Yes.
Oh my god.
You can see he's got like what does it look like right now, Umrak?
Well, I mean, so the cloak is just bare, like it's covering my junk, but it doesn't go too much farther. You know, it's I don't have much to work with there. And were there two peacekeepers next to me?
There's one peacekeeper that's sort of
There's one.
like trying to lead you back. Yeah.
So okay, so he's leading me. So I'm just like, I have a couple other friends. How far are we? This is embarrassing.
Yeah, you probably hear that like as you come up here as a tool.
I see him and just a flood of relief just showers over me. And I just run with arms wide open, screaming, Umrak! And I just run up to him and I give him the biggest bear hug I can.
Sure, give me a dexterity saving throw. You go to hug him and you just realize that his axe is in front of him. You go to embrace him and then it's like,
I'm just like, what are you? No, don't hug me.
The ass out
the
hug.
gnomes
There are so many reasons why you shouldn't.
The ass
the gnomes start to circle around you and you're
Who did you? These are not our friends. Why are they? I need to get my clothes back.
Umrak.
What?
They're actually our
covering.
friends. They helped me find you. They're actually quite helpful.
Great. I don't.
You can hear like the peacekeeper is like chatting it up with the green-haired gnome. says, "Oh, it is a pleasure to see you again, Lisa. How are you?" "Oh, I'm doing fine. I'm just showing these people around. They look like they're lost and stuff. So I was going to show them the lake, and he asked about the red orc. So I said, oh yeah, we saw a red orc. He was by the lake. He was naked, and the kids was pointing, and they kept holding up their pinkies. I don't know what that meant, but all I can think of was that, we should try and help him." "Well, that was very kind of you, Lisa. Thank you." "No problem." She says, "Okay, see you later." And she starts walking away. "Oh, nice to meet you." And she sort of like waves behind her towards you as a tool.
I swipe back like, "Thank you so much."
You're making friends, and I've been teleported ass naked into a lake.
Wait, hold the phone.
What is happening, Azatool?
I just look over and just like, are you naked?
Yes!
Why are you out in this? Why are you outside naked, Umrak?
I don't know! I wouldn't have done this if I knew this was going to happen! I'm a bit scared right now, and then you come running up to me and try to hug me and surround me with dancing gnomes! What the fuck is going on?
Did you get up and drink too much troll piss ale and go wander out for a bit?
No! I walked out of my door to my room and I was on a lake and I'm naked and I need all of my stuff!
Are making no sense, because I had a fantastic night. Penelope made hash browns. It was so good. Like, just the best morning.
You don't know. I just like try to hold everything in place with one arm, and I just grab him by his shirt and go, "You want to talk about this when I'm not ass naked?"
Well, you have a towel on from the looks of it, and it looks like your robe. You're fine.
I'm not going anywhere unless I get my shit. I'll tell you
fine.
all about the fun story once I get it there.
We should definitely go find the others, because back at the inn, there was no one else there that I could tell. I know Beaks is there for sure, and I knocked on all the doors and no one was there. Yeah, we can. Let's go back.
Let's do that. I will tell you all about my merry journey after I get dressed.
Just don't talk.
As soon as like
Gustav's
Umrak's
weird,
talking, by the way, you hear like, like a Garaday like fly, like just barely overhead. Umrak probably like,
I don't like this place. I want to go back inside. I want my clothes. I have so many questions, and I'm.
Settle down. It'll be all right. Let's go back to the inn.
Corco,
Yes.
give me a perception check.
Fuck.
You're trying to follow the directions that you were given, and this is your first time in the city. Even with the directions, you're still having a bitch of a time just trying to like locate the landmarks and stuff. You make your way, basically, to the east, and you kind of get tangled up a little bit as to where you are. You're in this area where you're seeing a lot of dwarves, and there's also some smaller people sort of running around here. Hot, 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 hot.
Hey, excuse me.
Hello, hi, how are you? Hi.
How are you? Hi. Do you?
Hello, what's your name?
I'm Corco. What's your name?
Hi, Corco. Hi, Corco. How are you?
Lost.
Is that your whole name? That seems really short.
Pretty much it, yeah. Do you know where the what's your name?
Look around, and all the gnomes are like. My name is four-person Disa Kobara Manueva Melosa the 17th.
That's great. That's a long name. That's a very long name. You should be proud of that. It's a strong name.
Thank you.
Do you know how to get to the Lost Traveler Inn?
Lost Traveler Inn? Why, are you lost?
That's a good description of it, yeah.
Well,
I think so. Do you know? I know. You know? Yeah, I know. Okay, well, I know too then.
Could you possibly take me back to it?
We're kind of busy.
There's a shiny gold in it for you. And I'll hold up a gold piece.
Give me a persuasion check.
Yoink. Okay, follow me.
Okay, let's go.
And they're like kind of like walking like up people's walls and stuff. Like they're like using the ladder and like traveling around the city like this. And they start to lead you back. And in front of you, you can see Umrak and Azatul arguing outside the front of the Lost Traveler Inn.
Brother!
No.
Umrak is half naked, and he's grabbing Azatul by the fucking shirt.
No, I just want my stuff. Where do I get my stuff?
Brother!
No. What?
We talked about this. It's not right for you to be out with your butt hanging out like this.
Hello again.
This is not the wilds.
I know. Right. And the gnomes are back. And the gnomes are back.
Oh, by the way, thank you so much for helping me. They were very helpful.
We always try to be helpful.
Those guys are great.
Are they? They're really not. They really know the city.
We're builders. Builders.
You built such a reputation.
Do we build reputations? I don't know. I've
You
never
built a
tried.
reputation here for being helpful.
Well, that's pretty
Umrak.
great. We built a new thing. Yay! High five.
All right.
Umrak, why? What? We talked about this. Why are you out here without your clothes again?
I just do that. I don't actually say anything. I just go. Walk
That's
in the door and
not
shut
helpful.
it behind me. And I'm trying to go. I need to go get my fucking clothes. Like, I walk in and I want to go find my clothes. Azatul and Corco
Wait,
talk to the gnomes outside.
We weren't at the tavern, the inn yet, were we?
No, you just said, right?
No, I said you guys were outside the inn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I go inside. And
As a tool, why was he outside with his clothes on?
I don't. He said some about he woke up and he was just there. I don't know. It was really.
That I actually understand.
Yeah, it's. I swear to God, he just got drunk. I don't know, something like that.
Okay, I woke up and walked out into the storage area of the store.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound right.
Shopkeeper was nice though, for the circumstance.
Wait, was it weird? Like the dude inside is really weird.
He seemed to have experienced it before.
So wait, you woke up and like you were in the same spot either?
Woke up, opened up my door, and there was a storeroom.
Mine was fine. I woke up and just blocked out.
And I climbed out my window, and there was a storeroom. So yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. I think you guys got into some stuff last night.
We didn't eat. We did eat. Well, no, I didn't eat anything. I didn't eat anything that they gave me.
Okay. I don't know what to tell you guys.
Where did you wake up?
In my room? But that doesn't matter. It's just so good
you woke
to
up
see
in your
you.
room, but
Give me a perception check, Corco.
Jesus.
we're all over the goddamn city, and we're also blind as a fucking bat. This is hilarious.
Wow.
Moderate
Never
roll,
mind.
Corco.
That's 2 3s in a freaking row.
Never mind.
Anyways, I suppose we ought to. Have you seen the others?
No,
Seen
I haven't.
Beaks or
I literally knocked on everyone's door. I busted down Beaks' room. I don't know where Beaks is. No one answered their door. I ran outside and found Umrak. After those delightful little gnomes helped me out, though.
yeah, they're very
Mm-hmm.
very speedy.
I suppose we should go inside, though.
Yeah, I want to get the rest of my gear because I'm not gonna stay here again tonight. So let's go. And besides, we really need to, talk to Umrak about the whole being outside naked again. What's up with that?
I don't know. He's your half brother.
All right. and we
Okay.
go into the inn.
Okay, you guys go into the inn. Meanwhile, while that's going on, Beaks,
Yeah.
you have your shield held up, illuminating this hallway before you.
Yeah.
You can quite clearly see that these are the sanctioned ruins that were spoken to you about a few hours, several hours ago.
Yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah. And you walk up to some of the cracks, and before you get to the cracks, you notice that there's a sound that's sort of echoing off the walls.
What's it sound like?
We'll have to find out next time.
No!
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Ugh.
We'll have to
What
find
a-
out next time.
Fucking episode.
It's late, but I want to get out of there. And I'm going to have druids craft me into a tree. I know it.
God. So, holy shit. We'll probably try to wrap this up pretty quick, but I do want to say, straight up, like, this has been one of the weirdest, but also most amazing episodes that we have done. Like, this was like light but really immersive, like a lot of RP. We had no combat, but it was so much fun. Like, I gotta say, man, like, as like, you know, player, like, this was awesome. Like, holy shit, Whack. This is great, man.
Yeah,
Good, I'm
Looking
glad
forward
you
to spending some time in this town. It's going to be nice.
Yeah.
amazing
It's
It's going to
characters.
be hilarious and fun.
Very interesting place. Holy crap.
Knowledge and antics.
Penelope for best NPC 2017. I think.
Penelope for president. Please,
I don't
God.
know. I
President,
like the
yeah.
gnomes. Personally,
Yeah,
gnomes were a
those are pretty
favorite.
good.
What was the organization that they were part of? Hold on, let me find. Gab Temque.
The Nobles
Okay.
Association of Building Technological Masterpieces with exceptional quality and hardly any explosions. Or Gab to make way.
Oh my god. So we'll go ahead and wrap this stuff up. We are gonna do a raid, so make sure you guys stick around. Let's crank out all of this. Yeah, if you guys did just join us for whatever reason, this is Natural Ones. We do this every 2 weeks on a rotating schedule between all of the members here on the team. We are also part of a Twitch team called Would You Kindly TV, and we do a whole bunch of stuff. On our off weeks, we do another show called Team Tuesday, where the rest of the team, not just the guys here, get together and we play other games. Last time we played Jackbox, and wow, that evolved quickly. But it was a good one. So if you guys are enjoying, make sure you follow all the people who will introduce themselves right now, starting with Ron.
Hi, welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much. Whack, amazing characters, awesome job as always. Thank you for making me like talk to people just talking in circles the whole time. You really brought me to my wit's end. But I'm a variety caster. If you guys want to hit the follow button, you'll see me do play everything from sports games recently to Warframe to indie games. I'm literally playing everything right now. I'm in the worst crux of gaming hysteria of my life, where I'm not completing games. I'm just playing all the games at once, and it's the worst thing I'm trying to do, but they're all so much fun. So if you guys want to, hop on by another time, feel free to. This Saturday, we play multiplayer games together. This weekend, we're doing Squad, which is a free-to-play. It's going to be free-to-play this week on Steam. It's a milsim-ish type game. We're going to have all sorts of fun with that, so join me for that. Dag.
Hey, I'm Dagwood. Look, I may have not said much, but it was delightful to listen to Penelope just fuck with our party for an hour. Oh my god.
Goddamn rocket science!
Oh
listening
my
to you
God!
Order a room! Holy shit!
It was no, it was the best kind of infuriating. I really appreciated it. So again, thank you to Whack. Thank you to all of you. Again, fun as always. I stream on Overboard Gaming, trying to keep it short. We're playing Dark Souls 3. It's fun. We're doing the DLC. Good times. Come check it out. We'll be doing that tomorrow and Thursday and probably starting up again on Sunday as well. Unlike Ron, we're playing a game and we're beating it. I love you, Ron. I love you one day. And that's what I got. Goobers.
Hi, everybody. Goobers515. I play Umrak, the naked barbarian. He is the half-orc, and he's very confused, angry, loud, and very naked. Yeah, I am a variety caster. Tomorrow, I will be playing more Dark Souls 2.
Oh, God.
Trying to get myself through No Man's Wharf, and the last run-in with Dark Souls 2 caused me to do that, which is a hole in my desk. That is a hole. I am not good at video games or Dark Souls, so that's happening.
It's a bad combination when you're playing Dark Souls.
Terrible. So yeah, I'll be doing that. Again, it's my very first time playing Dark Souls 2, so I have no idea what I'm doing. Aside from playing Dark Souls 1, I have not played anything with Dark Souls 2. That's what's going on tomorrow. Follow my channel, twitch.tv/Goobers515, and on Twitter at Goobers515. And this week, I will be joining with Firecrow or is it this weekend or next weekend?
It's this weekend.
It is this weekend. We'll be joining with Firecrow on Hyper RPG's channel for a charity, and it will be a one-shot RPG of some sort that me, Firecrow, Domestic Dan, Mitch, and April Viking Lass will be doing. So that's the deal. I'll be, and what an episode. There, Firecrow.
Whack, you come up with the most ridiculous stuff sometimes. I love you for it, though. God damn, it was funny tonight. I am Firecrow. I am playing a wide variety of games right now. I'm all over the. I'm like Rom. I'm like all over the place. We are doing a playthrough of Deus Ex: Mankind Divided for the first time, but I might be stepping into some Warframe soon myself, and some other things coming on. Saturday, 1 a.m. Hyper RPG, 1 a.m. Pacific time. Hyper RPG. You'll see me DMing one shot for those goofballs. It ought to be really freaking interesting because they've never seen my DMing style before. And I'm making their characters.
That's in studio too,
Oh,
right?
you're making our characters?
Yes, that will be in Hyper RPG Studio. So
that's cool.
It won't be Roll20. It will be live, all of us together in one room.
Gotcha.
Which is going to be fun. So yeah, that's it. And again, Whack, thank you so much, man. It was a blast. Thanks for being here, guys. Farrington.
Hello. My name is Farrington. Hi. We're going to be doing all sorts of stuff here coming up in the future as well. We're going to be playing tomorrow. We're going to be playing Firewatch for the first time. It's been almost a year since I've played any game that can really be completed on my channel. It's been a very long time. Maybe 1 or 2 games I beat last year. Everything else is like simulators and stuff. So we're going to be playing that. And we're going to be getting back into that vein, which would be pretty fun. And I don't know what it is in the air, but I've been playing Warframe off cast. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. I'm like a level 5. It's no good. I suck. But it's a dangerous and slippery slope. But I look forward to possibly, sounds like maybe even joining up with Romcom, Firecrow, and Rue at some point in time, and we could get into some hijinks. Unless, of course, anyone else is playing that.
Rob is too.
Join us.
No.
But either way, that's what we're going to be doing here in the near future. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. Oh, we got more knife streams coming up in the future as well. I mounted up my kukri as well. That's the Damascus steel kukri. So we're going to be doing some more of this. It needs to be glued. It's jiggly. But yeah, so we're going to be doing this here in the near future as well, getting that polished up and ready to finish up. So yeah, swing by in the afternoons for some knife streams.
Awesome. Whack!
Hello, I'm Wax Steven. I'm the DM of Doom. I'm the guy that has dragged these players kicking and screaming through the episode today. And probably there's going to be a lot more screaming next session. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But if you guys like what I do, you can follow me over on Twitch TV/WaxSteven, as well as at WaxSteven on Twitter, where you can find out all of the things. I've got like crazy big announcements that are going to be happening soon. Lots of stuff that I have been working on and it's been a lot of work, and I finally get to start announcing stuff soon, so I'm real happy about that. One of the things that I did announce is on April 19th, I'm gonna be starting up a new mini-series, a 4-part episode of Apocalypse World that I'll be DMing with Tiger Rider, Brad Wodo, Distracted Elf, Wishfully, and Capital Vixes. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be good stuff, and it's going to be gritty and fucking super mature, and probably real raunchy and shit. So you should come hang out, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you, guys. Also, Saturdays, I do a What's Old is New campaign called Warped Sci-Fi Space Opera, and on Sundays, another D&D 5th edition called Blood and Mist. It's in Ravenloft. It's Gothic horror. It's creepy. Vampires and shit.
All right. Awesome. And thanks again, man. Tonight was crazy. So, guys, we're going to go on a raid. Just because we're done streaming does not mean that you are done watching. We are going to raid a dear friend of ours. We technically raided him before Team Thing, but tonight he is celebrating his 4-year anniversary on Twitch. The one and only HJ Tenchi. Y'all call him Tenchi. So, Rom or somebody is going to drop the link in the chat one for you guys to get over to his channel. Don't say anything. As soon as you guys see us say the raid command, we're going to go ahead and say, Rom, you get to be the one to send the first one. And as soon as you see Rom say the first, would you kindly get raided? You guys follow suit and say once, twice, maybe 3 times. Don't do any more than that. And we will have successfully raided. Let's go support this guy. He has been streaming for so long. And it is just, he's a good guy. You guys will love him. So anyway, guys, thank you so very much for being here. We're going to get going for the night, but I hope you guys enjoy the next cast. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks for the next episode of Natural Ones. Thank you again, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!
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 Bye!